Bah. There we go. Alright. We just went up the mountain. We met that dragon god. Or the great tree lord. Honestly, I could not tell you what's next, because I do kind of forget. Oh, whoops. Save it. Load. This one. Right? Yes. Do not delete it, please. Load? Yes. Alright. It was a few days after our trip into the mountains. Xingming, the tomb sweeping festival, was coming up soon. Now that I think about it, I should have bought a ticket in advance if I wanted to go, but I've just been too busy with schoolwork to get around it. It's too late anyway. Maybe next year. Also, Dad ended up calling me. He went on about me coming home during the break, but I just deflected by talking about my exams right afterwards, saying that I was planning to stay and study. He didn't argue. He was probably very proud of that. Yeah, I understand your predicament, so I'll only ask once. Are you certain you don't want to go home during your break? Yeah, I just don't feel ready. That's a shame. It would have been splendid to introduce you to the other gods. Oh, you mean the other guardian tigers? Correct. As I've said before, each statue back home holds a guardian tiger. With your affinity for beastmen, I would assume you'd be overjoyed to be surrounded by so many. The temple back home is really big. There's also heaps of statues. If all the guardian tigers are as big as the one I've seen, there's no way they'd all fit. I wonder what they do all day. It'd be funny to see all of them scattered around the place, playing chess, gossiping, and hanging out. But if I go back now, won't they have all have a million questions to ask me? I don't think I really want to deal with that. I understand. Well, I could see them being a hassle. I'll just tell them in advance not to smother you all day. Would that be acceptable? They shouldn't ask me about returning home, about life in Taipei, about studies, about girlfriends. They don't even know that I'm gay, and I don't really want to explain that. Very true. I'll do my best, but sometimes they do like to joke around. Nevertheless, you must get used to them sooner or later. What about Leopard and Senpai? Wouldn't it be weird for them to come along? It would be best for that leopard to stay behind. Taking the Aborigine spirits out of Han Temple would be asking for trouble. Exactly. That's why I don't think it's best to go back yet. There's too much stuff to take care of first. What about summer break? You cannot stay here for the whole summer. Oh, I bet I can. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that's how it is. Quickly make a decision so that the others can leave. Mean. I know. As much as I don't want to turn anyone away, keeping this up is just going to cause problems. Just thinking about deciding leaves me overwhelmed with nerves, guilt, and worry. Maybe I should do it. Rip it off like a band-aid and just decide already. Iphone. The day before the festival. Yeah, you for sure aren't going back tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. I have to prepare for the midterms. What about it? Who cares about midterms? What, you trying for a scholarship or something? Even if I'm not, I still don't want to fail. There's no way Liao could fail. I know that for sure. So, rather than study every day, let's go out and have some fun instead. I guess we could, but we've really been going out a lot lately. I just don't have the time. Can we please go out again just this once? Tomorrow is Senpai. I've looked up like no guides for this, so I have no idea if... Hey, you know what? I really should hey, you know what? Hold on. Let me save, actually. We'll save here. I really should study. Sorry, senpai. I really have to study.
我说真的，
Seriously, you'll
等你升
totally
到大
stop
二、大
caring
三，
about cramming
就会
so
觉得
hard
没
during
差
the
了。
break once you're in second
只有
year.
大一会这么认
There's
真
really
的
no。need to be serious about it, Liao. Well, I'm still a freshman, so even by your logic, I should care about this.
哼，
No,
阿
it's
辽
just,
根本只是想
it's
找
just
借口
looking
不
for
跟
an
我
excuse
出
not to
门
go。out with me. Oh, God. If you really want to look at it like that, then yes, it is an excuse.
好
Fine,
啦，
I get
我
it.
知道了啦。真是的，
Even if this is our last
还想说
chance.
这是最后机会了说。
Oh no. Huh? What do you mean?
没什么，
Nothing. Keep on studying.
总之，读书加油喽。
Yeah.
对了，
I was just planning to go home and grab
晚上
some
我也回老
stuff,
家
so
一趟
I
拿
might
点
as
东
well
西。
let you know I'll
会比
probably
较
be
晚
out
回去。
till late. Don't
先跟
worry
你
about me.
说，
Huh? Yeah, got it.
那晚上见喽。
Alrighty, see you tonight, Liao. Huh. That night, I waited and waited, but for the first time in a very long time, Senpai didn't come home.
那只小猫是怎么
What's
了？
that kitten up to at
弄到
this
这么
hour?
晚？
It is getting a bit late. He's usually home by now. Let me call and I'll see what's up. Worried that something bad might have happened, I pick up my phone and call his number. He doesn't pick up. If something came up, he would have at least left a message.
那家伙是回家去了
Perhaps he fell asleep back at his home. He was going to go get some things ready. I doubt he'd just fall asleep. I used to feel like I wanted Senpai to go back home. Maybe some part of me still does, but I never wanted it to happen like this. We sat there waiting for any sign of him, the clock turning past midnight before I'm left with nothing to do but trudge over to my bed, taking my worries to sleep with me. The next day was the first day of Qingming, but Senpai was nowhere to be found. Even if I didn't promise him to go or anything, would he really just leave without saying anything? I'm a bit annoyed by it, but I'm mostly worried. I just don't know what I can do. At a time like this... Honestly, it would be a good idea to ask the dance troupe. I decided to pick up my phone and call some of the clubmates to see if they know anything. Slowly but surely, I call everyone I know at dance club, but none of them know where Senpai could have run off to. Everyone I called seemed pretty relaxed about it. I guess from their perspective, he's only been avoiding phone calls for a night. It's not like I could tell them we've been rooming together. Even when I said he made plans to go out and ditched me, but everyone just laughed it off. I said over and over again it wasn't a date, but no one believed me. I didn't know how to make them feel my urgency. When I mentioned him maybe going home, they all just told me to not get mixed up in family affairs. I wonder if there's something going on between Senpai and his family? I'm still a bit worried, but what could I do? I try my best to forget about it and focus on my studies. Senpai, where have you gone off to? Well, that was
阿良，
proc.
虽然我说
Now,
要你
as
专
much
心
as I
读
wish
书
for you to focus on
但
your
差不多也
studies,
该收房
do you
间了
not
吧？
think it's time to tidy up your room? Huh? I take a look around my room. Huh. Yeah, I can't say I've really been paying attention to it. Truth be told, it's a mess. Senpai always helped out, keeping things in order, so we didn't have a problem. Without him here, it's all just back to how things used to be. Not that I really need to clean or anything.
这些衣服你丢这都
It's
快3天
terrible.
了，都
These
发
clothes have been
臭
left here for
了。
3
还有
days.
这些垃
They'll
圾，
smell soon
里面
enough.
可是
And
有
your
残
bin,
盒
it's
的，
well past its
每
brim
天
with
都要拿出
takeaway
去丢，不
packaging.
是吗？
Must I implore you to even take out the garbage? Me to my brother. Yeah, I got it. I know what he's on about. I'm just being a lazy butt. I just haven't been with it in the past few days.
总之快点
Well,
收拾吧
clean，up quickly.
现
Chop
在
chop.
就收。
Yeah, on it. I could hardly avoid cleaning forever, so I do as I'm told. There's so many things to put away. All in all, I'm kept busy for over an hour, trying to make everything spick and span.
阿良，
Yeah,
你忘了
you
开
forgot
洗
to
衣
turn on the
机，
washing machine.
我帮你
But
开
don't
了。
worry, I did it for you. Oh, thanks. He's able to turn on the washing machine? So his spirit powers can do that, huh?
还有小猫的桌子那
You
一
need
块
to
也
take
要
care
收
of that
吧。
kitten's possessions as
虽然是
well.
它的东
They may be
西，
his, but
但这
it's
是
still
你
your
的房
room to
间
keep
呐、
tidy.
那个帽子一
As
直挂
such,
在那边
this
很
hat
占
has
空
just
间，
been
还
left
积灰
sitting out
尘。
in the open,
趁
collecting
小
dust.
猫不在，拿
You
去
would
洗
be better
洗
off to
收
wash
起
it
来
and put it away for the time being. Hey, but Tiger's talking about the husky hat I bought Senpai. He always kept it next to him when he went to sleep. Honestly, I'd expect it to be dirtier by now, but Senpai's kept pretty good care of it. Maybe Senpai doesn't want me to move it.
有什么不希望动
Is
的
it？not sensible to
洗
just
一
clean
洗
it
收
up
起
and
来
put
不
it
是很
away?
好吗？
It's not like
又
I
不是要
suggest you
丢
throw
掉
it。out. That would be pointless. Man, they're giving me a lot of choices all of a sudden. Where am I? 3, 4? Right? Yeah. Save. It doesn't feel right to touch it. In any case, we could just wait for Senpai to come back, and then he can decide to do whatever he wishes, right?
唉，
Yo,
阿
are you
辽，
not
你
just
只是
being
想偷
lazy?
懒吧？
No, I'm just concerned about that under the concern. No, I'm just concerned that under the current circumstances, Senpai wouldn't want us to touch it. At least that's what I feel.
好吧，随便你。
Fine, that's
但
what
至
you
少其他
believe.
地方要收干
Make
净。
sure to clean everywhere else. Yep, I'm on it. As I look at the animal hat, memories of that day shopping with Senpai come flooding back to my mind. Senpai, where are you? Where's that little cat? Oh, it was the last night of the Xingming holidays when Senpai finally returns to visit me. Senpai, where have you been?
抱歉了，阿辽。
At first, I just
我回
went
老
back
家
home
去
to
了。
grab some stuff, but my
本来只
family
是想
ended
去
up
拿点
keeping
东
me
西
there.
没
Sorry,
想
Leo.
到被家人给拦了下来。
Okay, going home is fine, but why didn't you contact me at all? You didn't answer my calls. I was so worried.
阿辽会担心我
Yeah,
吗？
was worried about me?
我
I'm
很
happy
开
to
心
hear
哦。
that. Anyone would be worried about someone who just disappeared like that. You could have at least let me know.
没有啦
I，couldn't.
我的
My
手机被
phone,
家
my
人拿走
family took my
了，
phone away and cut the internet
他们不让
off.
我上
I couldn't
网，
contact anyone at
所以我
all.
没办法联络其他人。
What the fuck? Is your family always that strict?
只是这一次刚好
Well, they
啦
were. They.
你知道的嘛，
Yeah, that's a
就
not
是
a
信
mistake.
箱问题啊。
Well, they were pretty rough this time. You know,
我
it's
原
just
本就
because
为
they
此
don't
跟家
accept
里
I'm
吵过
gay.
几次架。
I've tried arguing about it a few times, but it's never worked. Then they found out I've been staying with you, so it's like that. Because you've been staying with me.
就是无法
They
接受
can't
我跑去别
exactly
人家
accept
住
me
嘛
running。away to stay with
真
someone
是
else.
的，
But
明
this
明
is
是我
my
自己的
body
身
and it's
体
none of their
关他们什么
business.
事？
Exactly.
我是以严淑琪的角度说这话的哦。
But I am speaking from Yashuchi's point of view. He's really upset over the whole thing.
不过，既然弄
Well,
成这样，
with
我也
things
很
as
难
they
坚
are,
持。
I can't exactly insist
所
on
以我
staying
今
there.
天其实是来拿东西的。
So today I'm actually here to pack up my stuff. The family wants me to move back into my dorm. But Senpai, didn't you still want me to help you? Senpai came to live with me in the first place, so he could convince me to rejuvenate his temple. What's going to happen with that now?
没问题的啦
No，problem.
只是不在阿辽家
Even though
借
I
住
won't
而
be
已。
here with you, we
又不是
can
不能
still
见
see
面。
each other. We
我
still
们
go
还
to
是可以一
school
起上课
together
啊
after all. Is it really no problem?
阿辽答应帮我复兴
Well, it
庙宇，
wouldn't matter
就没
if
关
they
系
all
喽
agreed to。help me rejuvenate the temple. Seriously, Senpai.
我很认真啊
I'm，absolutely serious,
只是不想
but
给
I
阿辽
don't
压
want to
力
pressure
了。
you.
但
Really though, I'm in a pretty bad situation now, in every possible way.
不过，我
But
不会
that
放
doesn't
弃
mean
的。
I'm giving up.
毕竟
It's
是
a
有
matter
关
of life
生
or
死的大
death.
事啊
Would you please think about it,
阿辽
Liao?，
那就拜托你喽，
What do you mean?
多多考虑休学的事
Well,
情
you
啊。
need to think about a bunch of things,
相关手
like
续
taking a
我
break
会
in
帮
your
你办好。
studies, finding a place to live in
那
Miaoli,
边
and
的
then
房子跟
getting
生
an
活费
income.
我也会想
But
办
I'll
法。
try to help you as much as I can. I'll
那
work
还是让你
something
下
out.
定决心才行，不是吗？
I'm not going with you. I just need you to make up your mind, if that's alright. But even if you say you're going to help, it's all so sudden to decide now. Senpai's gone over this before, but that doesn't change the fact that taking a year or two off of school, how could I even explain that to my family?
我知道，
I know,
只
it's
是我也
not
没
like we
办
have
法。
many other choices
但不
though.
管怎么说，
I I just thought I should go over it again so you could prepare. It'll just be harder the longer we wait. Senpai finished speaking and just started to pack up his stuff. Senpai doesn't really have much stuff here. He puts away the folding table and gathers all his belongings from the corner, cramming them all into his backpack before going to the bathroom and doing the same with his toiletries.
那么就这样啦。
Well,
阿
that
辽
should be everything.
什么时候决定了
Now,
就跟我说
make
哦。
sure to let me know
明天
when you
见。
decide. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Yeah. Just like that, Senpai leaves my room, carrying everything he owns with him. Even though he said that I'd see him tomorrow, it's hard to see him leave like this. I've gotten used to him in my life the past month, and now it feels like it's all gone.
没想到那小猫还
I
挺
didn't know
爽
that
快
Ken
的
was，so reasonable.
还以为
He
它会
didn't even
更
throw a
死缠
tantrum
烂打
before
的。
leaving.
舒淇不
Shushi,
开心，
not happy. He wasn't happy? I know Senpai didn't really want to leave, but we both saw this coming, didn't we? Senpai, how did things end up like this? Ooh, I don't want to just let it go. Like, I'm not interested in going down his route, but I don't want to be mean to him. Talk with Leopard. I crawl onto the bed and bury my face into a pillow, pressing it tightly against my face.
阿辽
Yeah,
开心。
unhappy? Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how I feel about Senpai leaving.
我去叫他回
I
来。
call him back for the L? Oh, no, it's not that easy. He didn't want to leave.
不懂，
Why?
不
Stay
想
if not
走
want to
就
leave.
不走。
It's not his choice. He has a family who expects a lot of things from him. I'm the same.
不懂，
Don't get it. It's not that easy to explain. There's always someone who thinks they know what's best for you. Sometimes you have to give in to those expectations, even if you don't want to. Fuck, now I know that feeling. You don't always do it because you actually have no other choice. Sometimes you just care about that person, or they're integral to your life, like family.
不懂。
Don't get it. Sorry, this is probably too much for you to understand. It's okay though. I pull back my quilt and roll up into my bed. I'm upset. I'm really upset. I yelled out in frustration. The sheets wrapped up tightly around my face muffled the sound. I kept thinking about Senpai walking away. One day my family could just up and decide to force me to go back home. Then I have to give up everything no matter what. I sit there, brooding in my bed, knowing full well I still have heaps of things I could look over for midterms. But that doesn't matter to me right now. Why does everything have to happen all at once? Ugh, my head. I bury myself under my blankets as far as I can. For now, just trying to forget everything. First round. The holidays are over and midterm exams are about to begin. In the morning, I waited around for a bit, just on the off chance that Senpai would be here to walk me to school, but he didn't. His dorm is in the opposite direction from campus after all. It'd be a pain to come over here just for me. In fact, I didn't run to Senpai all day. I mean, most of my classes have exams today, so it's not like Senpai can sit in on them like he usually does. And I don't see him during lunch either. Finally, I end up running into him at the cafeteria that evening.
阿辽，
Meow!
一天辛苦。
What a long
考试还顺利
day!
吗？
How did your exams go? Oh, they were fine, but what about you, Senpai? You had exams, right?
当然有啊。
Nah, none today.
不是今
I
天。
didn't really take on many
我这学期
subjects
课
this
比较少，
semester,
知道的嘛。
so exams were pretty chill. Which is why he was able to come to my class every day. I got in the way of his studies, didn't I? But it's too late to think about that now. You know, where were you all day? I didn't see you at all.
阿辽
Did
想我
Leon
啊
miss me?
我
I've
这
been
不是来
waiting
了
here
吗
for you after all. You were waiting for me here, Senpai?
因为阿辽
Well, you
几
pretty
乎
much
都只
only
吃
eat
学
in
校
the
食堂
cafeteria.
啊。
It's not hard to guess that you come here. Hey, it's cheap, okay?
明明学校旁边
There's
还有
heaps
很多
of
便
cheap
宜的店
restaurants
呢。
around campus, you know.
阿辽只
You're
是懒得
just
换
being
地
too
方
lazy to
吧。
go out and try anything new. It's my first year here. You can't expect me to know every place around. Besides, the food here's good enough.
那是因为阿辽都一个人吃
Still,
饭
you're
呢。
always eating alone,
真的很
Liao.
孤僻
How
耶。
lonely of you. I'm not eating alone. For the past month, I've been eating with you, and people can't really hear us talk about that.
那 要是我走了，阿辽就有朋友可以一起吃饭了。
Oh, excuse me. If I'm gone, who will you eat with then? Senpai.
怎么了？
What's wrong?
突
Why
然
so
这么严
serious?
肃？
You just said if I'm gone. Shouldn't you be saying if you go to Miali with me?
没有啦。
Well, yeah,
阿
if
辽
Yao
跟我来
comes
苗
to
栗的
Miali
话
with me,
当然还是会
we'll
一
be
起
eating
吃啊。
together for sure.
但要是阿辽没来
But what if you don't?
就没有其他
You
朋
don't
友
have
可
any
以
other
一起吃
friends to
饭
have
吧？
dinner with, right?
虽然跟大叔
I
跟克
mean,
劳一起
you've
吃饭
got
也不错，
Clow and the old man, but
但
they're
毕
not
竟
real
一
people.
般人看不到
If you
他
don't
们，
have any normal friend,
还是要有
normal
普通人的
friends,
朋友
people
才
will
好，
just start seeing you as
不
some
然
loner
会
weirdo.
当成怪人哦。
Senpai, isn't Miaoli a matter of life or death for you? To me, it just sounds like you've given up. That you're already planning to leave and you're trying to make peace with that.
没有啦，
No, I just
我只
think
是
I've
觉
been
得
trying
都
too
那么
hard to
努力
chase
想
you
追求阿
now.
辽了，
And even then, I
但
still
看来
can't
还是没办法
convince
说
you.
服你。
I was about to
既
say
然如此
conceive.
不如换个方法。
So I guess I should give you some room. Maybe keeping some distance is better?
而且
Yeah,
阿辽你
it's
也
a
说
life or
了，
death matter.
这是攸
But
关生
even
死的
knowing
事
that,
情。
you're still not going to
但
go
即
with
使你
me,
知道这一
are
点，
you?
你也不会因此决定要跟我
Oh,
一起
don't make
走，
me feel
不是
fucking
吗？
guilty, you ass. It's because I have to leave school.
但要是你不来，
You might have to leave
我
school,
可能
but
就会变
I'll
成路边
be,
的小妖
I'll
怪。
go back to being a
然后
yaoi
消散
roaming
掉
the
也说不定。
streets just to disappear one day like I never existed.
不要用这种
It's
事来
unfair to
威胁
threaten
阿
Liao
辽。
like that.
你
The
家福德
dissipation
失
of
去
your
神力，你
Fudegon's
又不会消
influence
失
won't，cause you to
变回
vanish.
妖怪就
You'll
变
just
回
become a
妖怪，
yaoi.
那跟
Nothing would
消
impede
散
you from
差
finding
远了。
another Fudegon.
大不了再去找别的福德。你不做坏事，别人也不会想灭了你。
As long as you remain a good yaoi, no one would harm you.
哪有那么容易就
You
换
make it
老
sound
板
so
的？
easy. I've
而
stood
且
my
我跟
foot
我家
away
福
for
德
a
也认识
long
很久
time, and
了。
I'm not
我
about to
真的
give
不
up
希
on
望
them and
看他
watch
失
as
去
they
神
lose
力
their
哦。
power. They spelled lose wrong.
虽然失去神
With
力，
power or
土
without,
地
they're a
神还
god
是
of
土地
soil.
神。
One day when
只
someone
要哪
brings
天
on
有了
Rick's
香
an
火，
offering,
还是
they'll
可以
be
复苏。
revived. But it doesn't feel
但
right
就算
letting
这
them be
样，
forgotten like this.
看到他逐渐被人遗忘，
这世上可
There are
怜的
many
人多
people
的
in this
是，
world in
你怎么
need.
不去帮助
If
他
you
呢
care？so much, why not help them all?
所以
I
我才来
want
拜
to
托阿
help
辽。
someone. That's why I came to
不过我也
Liao.
知道，
I know
就
it's
算这
hard
样
for
还是
him.
很难呢。
He'd have to leave
确实
school
以阿辽的
behind for
状
over
况
a year.
要
On
休
top
学
of
一
that,
两
he
年
has his family
还
to
是
deal
很不
with.
容易吧？
I know
我
firsthand
也
how
是受家里的
difficult
压
that
迫很
is.
大，很清楚要反抗家人有多难。阿辽真正的
I
问
know
题
leaving school
不是
isn't
想不
really
想
the
休学，
problem. It's getting Liao's family
而
to
是休学
accept what he's
又怎么
doing,
让家人
isn't it?
同意吧？我之前
Sure,
虽
I
然有严
had
肃期的
memories
记
of
忆，
Yashichi's
但
relationship
从来
with
没
his
有体会
family,
到这
but
事有多不
going
可
to
能。
his home and experiencing
这次用
myself,
严淑琪
I
的
feel
身体回
terrible
老
for
家，
asking Liao to go
算是
through
让我
that.
清醒了。这种事
There's
没
no
有什么
way
重大
Liao's
变故
family
的
would
话，
accept what I'm asking of
不太
him.
可能让家人改观。
If he went through with it and ran away with me to be Ali for over a year, could he really go home again?
所以
So maybe
我也
it's
确
okay
实
for
在
me
想
to just give up, for me to
是
become
不
a
是放弃好
yaoi
了？
again. Sure, that's the end of my temple, but it's not like anyone would be dead. You're really giving up?
我也不想放
I'm
弃啊
not。the one. I'm not one to give
所以
up.
阿辽
They
要
come
来
with
苗
me,
栗了
Liao
吗？
Liao.
对吧？对吧？
It doesn't really
实
matter
际
if I
上
give up or
我
not.
放不
It's
放
still
弃
your
根本就不
decision.
重要嘛。我在想，
I'm thinking about
是不是
keeping
稍微
some
保持
distance
点距离
anyhow.
会更好？
Liao can just be friends with
我
me.
跟阿
If he has the chance to help me, that's all the better. If not, it won't hurt as much when we have to say goodbye. Senpai, it's a bit late to be saying that.
该不
Boy,
会
you already in love with me
阿
or
辽已经喜欢上
something?
我了？
No, not at all. Senpai, don't kill the mood.
可是
But I
我
really
就是不想让
don't
阿
want
辽
to
负担
burden
太
you with
大
all of
嘛。
this.
不用担心，
We're still
我
friends,
还
no
是跟
matter
阿辽
what.
很要好
I'll
的
be。sure to come by and talk with
有事
you.
没事
Either way, it's
还是
exam
会来
week
找
and
阿
we're
辽聊
both
天
busy,
哦。
right?
只是这几天
Oh,
考
excuse
试
me.
周嘛，比较忙，
Yeah.
所以先
So
专
we
心下
gotta
来考
knuckle
试
down
比较
and
好
focus
啊
on。exams.
这
The
些
stuff
事
can wait
情
till later.
等考完试再做决定吧。
Oh.
好啦，
But for now, let's
别
forget
说这
about
些
this
忧郁
downer
的
of a
话题了。
conversation. It's
我
time
们
to
去
get
吃
some
饭吧。
grub. Kulao,
克
let's
劳
go.
我们走。
Senpai drags Leopard by the collar to the drink bar. Anyway, you slice it, there isn't any food there. At first, watching Senpai run around like usual makes me smile. But afterwards, I just feel worse than before, like something was empty. Hey. Tiger goes with me to help buy dinner, trying to comfort me in the process. Soon enough, Senpai returns with Leopard and we still all sit down together. I'm too tired to think about what I'm eating. He's beaming, obviously trying to keep everybody in good spirits. Even Tiger follows his lead and goes along with his shenanigans, but I don't know why, but all I could think about is Senpai leaving. I've always thought about him leaving, but now that he is, I'm just sad about it. Today's the day of my mathematics exam. I worked really hard to cover everything during the break. Even then, I'm still not confident about this exam. I suck at math, so I'm failing. I just suck at math, and I don't know if studying helped me remember anything at all, especially considering everything else I've had to deal with. I was so scared I left it to last in my revision. My eyes are drawn to Leopard, who is scanning around the gloomy exam hall. I guess he's never seen so many people doing exams in the same room. I need to focus on my tests and stop paying attention to him, but I guess he could. I checked Tiger. He's reading on an empty chair in the back row, paying little attention to me. I guess this would be as good of an opportunity as any. I really don't want to fail. All I need is a pass. If I ask the Leopard to help... Oh, God! Okay. Save. Let's see. Trying to think. Because he'd only be looking at other people's exams. I think we could do it on our own. No, I could do it on my own. I can't. Leopard has no idea cheating is bad. I can't fool him. If I fail, I fail. Passing one subject isn't worth doing that. It sucks, but I have to continue on. I need to have the conviction to do this test. I can do it. The bell rings for the end of the exam as I more or less finish off the last section of the paper. I had to skip a bunch, but I'm confident in at least half of them. I should pass. The rest right now is in the hands of fate. I prayed to the Emperor Wenchang before packing out my stationery and leaving. Let's see who the Emperor is. Wenchang Dijun? Emperor Wenchang, also known as Wenchang Wang, literally King Wenchang, is a Taoist deity worshipped as the god of culture and literature. He has historically been called upon by scholars and writers who need inspiration or students who need help right before an exam. Traditionally speaking, Emperor Wenchang doesn't bless you for achieving literary success, but for attaining a high exam ranking. Therefore, you may still ask for help from this god of literature for mastering a math exam. So I missed another one. They have to be tied to, Senpai. But after another day of exams, we decide to go to the cafeteria for dinner like usual.
哦，天辽同学，好久
Tian
不见。
Lo, it's been a while. Oh, it's Randolph. Did he come to speak with one of the professors again? For Yagua, he sure does love our campus.
今天那位很活
Oh,
泼
is
的
that
同
bubbly
学怎
friend
么
of
不
yours
在
not with you today? Senpai made it clear that he wants to keep distance between us. That we'll just be normal friends. But I don't really know how to explain everything that's happened to Randolph. Well, I don't know. Despite my efforts, the tone of my voice gives away my worry. Randolph seems to notice, but thankfully doesn't push the
是
point.
这样子
I
啊，
see. That's a
那也
shame.
没办法。
By the way, Tian
对了
Liao, do you
天
have
辽
a
同学，
moment?
你等一下
I
有
have
空
some
吗？
questions to
有点
ask.
事想问你。
Uh-huh. Sure. What is it?
嗯，
Well,
可
it will
能
take
要耽
some
误你一
time.
点时间。
Maybe we sit down and
方便的
talk.
话，我
I'll
们
be
坐下
sure to
来
cover
聊
your
好
meal.
吗？晚餐我请客。
You're being very formal.
是这样的，
Well, it's like
我
this.
想采访你。
I want to interview you. Interview?
是啊，
Very much
毕
so.
竟带着
It's
3位神
uncommon
灵
for
的
a
人
human
很
to
少
live in the
见。
presence of 3
我对
gods
妖
after all.
怪虽然还算清楚，
Of course, I know much about the yaoi, but gods are not my forte, much less aboriginal ones. If it's not too much to ask, I will extend my offer to the two behind you as well. May I? With everything like it is, I might have said yes straight away if Senpai was around, but do I really feel up to this right now? Tiger and Leopard seem okay with it. Actually, Tiger looks rather excited, but... yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with the top one, but we'll save just in case. Sure, it might help me with learning something. Alright, let's do it. Absolutely. Any questions you would like. Any opportunity to teach the Yaguai important lessons is one worth taking. It makes it easier for us gods, after all. Tiger, that sounds a little...
没关系，
It's of
他
no
本来就是
matter.
神。
He is a
那
god after
么
all,
不
so
介
if
意
you
的
don't
话，
mind, I
我
should
开始
begin.
问了。
Randolph takes a blank sketch pad and pens out of his bag. Crossing one leg over the other, Randolph begins to ask me about my hometown. Honestly, I didn't know much about a lot of the stuff he was asking me. Like, why the many statues of one god may hold many different meanings? What do gods look like when they go out? Which gods are more important than the others? And many such questions that I think only the gods themselves would know. So, why do you want to know about this stuff?
这些资料在创作方面很好用啊。
It's
而
also
且我
useful
也可以
to
告诫我
be
的
able
妖
to
怪朋
warn
友
my
不要
yaoi
出
friends
彩。
to behave.
当然，
Of course, this is just for inspiration. I don't plan to just copy anything. I guess it's your art, right? You're free to make whatever you want, grounded in reality or not.
虽说如此，
Yes, that's
知道
true.
实际情况
But I
也比
like
较好构
working
思
from reality. If you could pull a
作品的真
story
实
from
感
your
还
own
是
or
很重
someone
要。
else's life experiences, is it not easier to make it feel authentic?
就算不是如此，
No matter what, as a
我也认为
creator,
作为
I
一
only
个
feel
创
right
作
when I
者，
do a lot of
有必
research
要
into
多加涉
something.
猎各方
I
面的
want to
知识，
imbue my works with
这样
layers
创作
of
出来的
depth
作品才会
beyond
有
the
深
superficial
度啊。
plot, visual design, and characters. I like this guy. Sounds hard. I thought that creativity was just making up anything and then working to make it believable. But really, every idea has to come from something.
啊，对了，我想
Sometimes
请
it
问一下
is. On
您
no,
该
no,
怎么
no,
称呼呢？
Guardian
一直叫您
Tiger,
虎
how
爷
should I
总觉
address
得有
you?
点失
I don't
礼。
wish to be rude. Randolph effortlessly shifts his questions towards Tiger.
这个啊
Oh, I do
我
not
还
have
没有
any
名
titles
号
of my own.
没有吗？
Really?
呃
Fair.
这也是
I
啦
would've thought-，
我还以为
Randolph glances at me. What is it?
没什么。
Nothing.
天亮
I
同学
should
不
bring
知
it
道
up
的
if
话，
I wasn't aware
我
of
也
it.
不要特别提比较好。
他可能
He
认
probably
为
assumed
你
you
会
had
帮我
already
取
named me.
名字吧？
Oh. Huh?
一般来说，神明的
Usually a
名
god
号
receives
都
their
是
title
发
from
生了
their
某种
deeds,
机
like
缘
helping their
例
worshippers
如
or
帮
saving
助了
many
信
lives.
徒，救了
In such cases, worshippers might be so moved as to pray to the Jade Emperor for promotion for the god in gratitude. Oh, I think I've heard of this. Not the game, but... Yuangdadi. In Chinese culture, the Jade Emperor is one of the representations of the first god, and the god of the highest position in Taoist theology. He is also known as Qianggong, which literally means the heavenly lord. Instead of crafting statues, worshippers of the Jade Emperor build incensory of heavenly lords. This is because people believe that crafting statues with the Jade Emperor's appearance is disrespectful to his supreme position. Huh, interesting.
不过
However, in
也
some
确实会有
cases,
信
a
徒帮
god
神
may
明
be
取
given
名
their
号的
name or
例子，
title
甚
directly
至
by
可能
their
只是取个小
worshippers.
名。
It indicates a very close relationship between the person and the god in question, the strengthening of the connection between them.
虽然这种事都是顺其
It's the
自
sort
然
of thing that happens when it
平
does.
常没事就帮神
Would
明
it
取
not be
名字，
rather
奇
odd
怪
to pick a
吧？
name for a god for no particular reason? I mean, I have thought about it before. After all, wouldn't having a name make things easier? Calling you Guardian Tiger or Tiger doesn't really differentiate you from other Guardian Tigers.
这倒是没什么。
I see no issue.
虎爷
There are
神像
many
那么
Guardian
多，
Tigers in this world,
其实大
most
部
of which
分
do
都
not
是没
possess
名
a
字
title of
的，
any sort.
能被信徒取上名号的。
Those few who do attain one either have great spirit power or have accomplished great things. It's perfectly reasonable for me to not be given a title.
不过有名号的话，
So
您
as
的
to
神
say
力
that
也
if
会
you
有
were
所
given a
成长
title, your spirit power would also increase?
是这样没错。
That's right. But
不过
receiving a
神的
name
名
should
号
always
通常
have
都是有什么
purpose.
机缘
I
才
don't
会
wish to
得到
receive one just for the sake
我
of
也
it.
不想随随便便取个名字。
原来如
I
此，
see.
是您自己
So you
不想
don't
啊。
want one yourself.
我了解了。
Understood.
嗯哼，
It sounds like Randolph is implying something.
不谈这个了。
Moving on,
这位
Mr. Clouded Leopard. Should I address you
云
as
豹
anything?
也是没有名字吗？
Leopard took his time to think about it.
没有，
No,
就是里克劳。
Nicolau.
里克劳，
Nicolau? It means cry leopard in Rukai.
这样啊。
Oh, I'm not familiar
卢
with the
凯族的
Rukai
情况
tribe.
我不熟，
Is it
神
normal
明
for
没
the
有
gods
名
to
字
also
很
not
正
be
常
given
吗？
names?
正常。
Normal.
原来
So
如
it's
此。
like that for them too.
那方便的话，
If it's
我想
okay,
请
I
教
wouldn't
关
mind
于卢
asking
凯
some
族的事。
questions about the Rukai tribe. Randolph flips a page and starts to interview Leopard. It ended up being a bit slow going because of Leopard's poor Mandarin.
所以你会来
That is
台
to
北，
say,
是因为艾莉迪安娜派你来吗？
I did it again. Send you to Taipei?
是
Yes.
这位艾莉迪
What
安
kind
娜
of
是
god
什
is
么样的
this
神
I
明
did
呢？
it again?
看不到的
Invisible
神，
god. Powerful.
强大
From
的
a very powerful
地方。
place.
强大的地
Powerful
方。
place.
嗯，
Tian Liao, do you know
天
what
亮
that
同学
means?
你知道这是什么意思吗？
Not really. How could I know? Leopard's never mentioned that part to me before. Wait, I remember. Didn't I ask Jiao to look into Adrian for me? I wonder if he ended up finding anything. One sec, I need to make a phone call.
哦，好
Oh,，of course. I take out my phone and dial Jiao's number. Hey, Jiao, you on campus?
不在哎，怎么了？
No. What's up? What's the matter? Well, I just wanted to check to see if you ended up finding anything out about Adrian.
你是说那个百步蛇
You
神
mean
哦？
that snake god?
大概
I
是问
got
到了一
something,
些啦，
but
不过
not
还不
much.
清楚详情。怎么突然问这个
Why?
啊？
Is it
很
something
急吗？
urgent? Kind of. If you can, just tell me what you know.
好啦好啦，
All
我
right.
查到
I
的资料
didn't
不
find
多，
out
不过最
much
重
on
要的
them,
应
but
该
this
是这
should
个
be
吧？
important.
如果
If I'm not mistaken, Adrian is a snake god who takes the form of a 100 pacer snake. They also happen to be the husband of Princess Beleng. Let me... Glossary... Princess Beleng is a famous heroine of Rukai legend. Her story has had many different incarnations as the Rukai legends are only passed down through oral history. This is because the Rukai language doesn't have any written form. Beleng was the daughter of the leader of Dadale tribe. One day, she was lost in the woods and met a young man and soon fell in love with him. When the couple returned to Dadale tribe along with the young man's clansmen, what Beleng's family saw was their daughter along with dozens of snakes. It turned out that the young man was the monarch of said snake's kingdom. I want to read that whole legend. Oh my. Princess Beleng. That Princess Beleng? I don't know much about the legends of the Rukai, but even I've heard about Princess Beleng. There's a game based around her legend, though I haven't played it myself. There is? I'll have to look that up too.
没错，就是那个巴
The
冷公
same
主哦
one. It's
很
pretty
厉害
cool.
吧？
Yeah. One more thing. Did you find out if Adrian is related to any places? Somewhere big or powerful?
这个哦，
Place. Maybe what you're
地
talking about is the
方
Rukai
哦
tribe's
我想你指的应
sacred
该是
place.
卢凯族的圣地吧？
I can't really remember what it's called right now. You probably don't know it, do you? But anyway, Adrian is the god in charge of it. Huh. The sacred place of the Rukai tribe.
是
Yes,
圣地。
sacred place. Leopard's clarification doesn't help at all. Okay, well, a friend of mine wants to interview me with the traditions of the Rukai people. Could you help me?
啊，
Hey,
我
it's
也
not
不
like
知道
I know
啦
much more than you
如
two
果
at
不
this
是你要我
point.
去查，
But
我
if
也
you
不
wanted
会。
me to check anything
等等
else, I'd be up
我
for
那
it.
个朋友为什么要采访你啊？
Hold on. Why is your friend doing an interview with you? Crap, how am I going to put this? I can't exactly say he's interviewing a clouded leopard spirit from the Rukai tribe who's having trouble communicating with us. You think I'm nuts? No, it's nothing. I've been working on it recently. We were just talking. It's okay if you don't want.
也没有
It's
不
not a
方
problem
便
at all.
啦，
It's
只是
just... No, it's fine. I'll just let him know you're busy for now. Anyways, I have to go.
啊，
Huh? I hang up before Jiao can answer back. Phew, that was
不
close.
好意思，给你造
Sorry
成
to
麻
trouble
烦
you.
了。
No, not at all. That was all my fault.
不过这位云豹
Doesn't
好
seem
像不
like it's
方便
very.
采访
It
的
will be
样
very
子。
convenient to
这
interview
样
Nico
的
Lao
话
here.
我下次再来
So
吧。
in this case, I'll just have to follow up with you another time. Sorry, there's not much I could do. No. Leopard seems like he's happy to answer Randolph's questions, but considering his Mandarin it's too much of an ask to expect him to convey the complicated Rukai folklore. I'll just have to talk with him and Jiahao a bit more. Eventually, I'll figure everything out.
总之，今天真的非常
Now
感
then,
谢。
I'm very
晚餐
thankful
我
for
请客
getting to speak to you
有什
today.
么其他想要买的吗？
Treating you to dinner is the least I could do. Please, have whatever you wish.
那就
Then I'll have
那
that
个
one. Tiger!
啊，开
Your
玩笑
joke, of course. Regardless, Randolph ends up buying the food that Tiger wanted, even if I'm the one who ends up eating it in the end. After today's exams, we decided to go to the bookstore. Everything that's happened over the past few days have just exhausted me. Exams are just the cherry on top of a very sad cake. So, if any, this is the time to relax with some nice casual reading. Tiger's the only one who comes here with me. We each take out a book we're interested in and sit down in the reading area. I decided to go for a collection of short light novels, thinking for the most part that they would be easier on my mind to read, but it's just too much. By the time I realized that I've read the same paragraph 3 times in a row, I let out a heavy sigh and closed my eyes.
阿辽，怎
Now,
么了？
is something troubling you? I look around before I respond. There's not many people around, probably due to exam week, so I lower my voice and speak. Nothing. I just feel a bit sad.
少年忧郁是
Such
正
is the
常的，
melancholy of youth.
不过
Sometimes it's
是
normal to
为了
feel
那只
sad.
小猫吗
Is？it because of the kitten? How can you say this is normal? Yes, it's because of him.
我是不懂
He
他主
chose to
动
leave
离开有
himself.
什么好
I
忧
can
郁的。
understand why that
不
upsets
过
you. Alas, one's mood is not always driven by reason. Moving in close, Tiger tenderly strokes my head and neck with a soft paw. I couldn't help but close my eyes and enjoy it.
好了，
Well,
既然你
I
心情
don't
不
wish
好，
to
我也不想
disturb
吵
you when you
你。
are already in a bad
我们
mood.
各自看
We
书
shall
吧。
read separately. He gave me head pets. Weren't we already reading by ourselves? What's wrong with Tiger today? I want to ask, but I can't exactly talk to him that much in the bookstore, so I try to continue to read my book. I don't make any progress. At least I like the atmosphere of this place, quiet and relaxing. If only I had a nice warm cup of coffee. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Shame they don't allow food and drink in here. I spend the rest of the afternoon thinking about random, irrelevant things. Every so often, turning a page and as if to satisfy my need to do something. It's Friday night, and once again, Senpai is sitting in the cafeteria, waiting for me.
阿良，
Liao, it's the
明天是
weekend
周末
tomorrow.
哦。
You know what that
我想说什么？
means. How should I know what that means?
那当然是
Well, it means that we
去
should go
约
on
会
a
咯。
date. Senpai, what kind of date are you talking about? It's not like we're in a relationship. As bothersome as he is, I'm kind of happy to see Senpai so upbeat. He even took the effort to come and wait for
交
me.
往前的约会啊
You，should go on a
这
date
不是
before
很
you
正
get in a
常吗？
relationship.
不
Isn't
熟
that
悉
normal?
彼此
You can't expect
怎
to
么知
date
道是
someone
否适
without
合在
getting
一
to
起
know
呢
them first. We already know each other very well. Senpai, stop making up excuses.
总之，
Since I'm not staying at
既然
Liao's
我都不
home,
住在
the
阿辽
least you
家
can
了，
do is spend the weekend
至
with
少周
me.
末陪陪我嘛，
But I want to spend more
拜
time
托
with
了阿辽，
Nicolau.
好不好
No,
嘛？
please. Senpai's dejected eyes looked at me, tears welling up. My heart doesn't have the strength to disappoint him.
不过这一次
This
出
time,
门，
I want to date
我
all
想跟阿
alone
辽
with
两
Liao,
个人单独约
without
会，
Kulao and the old man.
就是说
Just me and you.
那边那个大叔还有克劳，请你们不要跟。
这我很难
Yeah,
放
I.
心。
That's unreasonable. I cannot let the two of you.
阿辽逛街，
Liao go
我
shopping.
也想去
I。want to come.
不行，
No way.
我可是都已
I've
经
been forcing
被迫
out
离
of.
开阿辽
I've
家
been
了
forced
耶。
out of Liao's home.
就
My
一次
family is
约
against
会
me, and I'm scared. All I
要跟
want
阿
is
辽
a
两
date
个
with
人去
Liao.
嘛？
Please, I don't
不要
need a
一直来
third
当电
and
灯
fourth
泡啦。
wheel.
什么电灯？
What wheel? Liao
阿
doesn't
辽又
fancy
不喜
you.
欢你，
只是还没喜
But,
欢我而已
well,
哦。
maybe not yet.
这也是
But
为什么
that's
要约
exactly
会哦。
why I want to go on a date with him. Isn't this all a bit backwards?
才不是。
Nope, I'm right.
这是正常
After
的
all,
顺序
why
哦。
should you be in a
不然你要怎么知道
relationship before
喜
you
不
even
喜欢
know
我，
if
对
you
不对？
get along together?
要是交往了才约会，
Uh,
然后才发现相处
don't
起来感
we
觉
already
不好
know。that? Which is why we should have a nice date together before either of us makes a decision. Kind of makes sense, no
所
it
以阿
doesn't.
辽，
So Liao,
跟我去约
let's
会
have a
吧。
date. I mean, I snubbed him before. Maybe I should. Ugh, I hate these kinds of characters. Is this what the ending's gonna be? Where we have to, like, go on a date with each of them? Or should I go on a date with Senpai? But leopard! Yeah, I want to. Oh well. Honestly, I'd be happy to go out with you, Senpai. Yeah? You have heaps of fun going out with someone as super duper adorable as me. You're not adorable. Okay, you big show-off. Keep that up and I won't ever compliment you again.
我没有哦，
What? But I only said
我
the
只是单纯说
truth.
出事实而已哦。
Fine, Senpai's super duper adorable. That's not a compliment. And tomorrow, I'll go on a date with you. Got it?
耶！
Yep, you're
我
always
觉得
so
阿良
nice,
对我最
Liao.
好了。那我赶快回去准备。
I'm gonna go home and get ready. See you tomorrow, Liao. Look forward to it. Ugh. Senpai practically falls over backwards, waving at me as he walks away. Really, what would he even need to prepare? On top of that, we're already at the cafeteria. He could have at least had dinner with me before storming out of here. I'll never understand him, will I? I decided to just leave it be and take a seat, eating my dinner for the night alone with Leopard and Tiger. The next morning, I asked Tiger and Leopard to watch over my room. They couldn't come with me today after all.
阿辽，
Liao,
我
I
也不
don't
想
wish
多
to
说
lecture you. Just
但
remember
记
to
得
never go
不要
anywhere
和那
strange
只
with
小
that
猫去
kitten,
奇怪的
okay?
地方，知道吗？
Yep, got it. It's not like there's any strange places he'd take me to anyway. Don't worry, I'll see you later. So, Senpai, why are we here again?
这里很好玩呐，
Because it's fun.
而且只逛一次
You
哪
can't
够
just
啊
go？ somewhere once and never
上次因为
again.
有大叔
Not
跟
to
着，
mention that old man
好
was
多
with
地方我
us.
不方便
There were
去
so。many places I couldn't
这
show
次
you.
一定
This
要
time
让阿
I'm
辽
gonna
知
show
道
you
这里有多
everything.
好玩。
Sounds more like you want to take me somewhere you can't say out loud.
嗯，
What? Only one of the
思想不纯，
impure heart
可
would
往那个
ever
方向
twist
想
my
哦。
words in such lecherous ways. That's only because you made it sound shady.
好啦，
Whatever
阿
you
辽，
think,
跟
Liao.
我来吧。
I'll just have to take you somewhere
带你去
awesome
好玩的
then.
地
Come
方。
with me. Senpai's words are vague. I was getting worried he really was going to take me somewhere shady. But in the end, he leads me to an arcade that stretches across the basement of a department store. What's so cool about this place? As far as my eyes can see, arcade machines are lined up from wall to wall. Honestly, I'm not usually a fan of arcade games.
阿辽，
Now,
You
you
game
play
on?
any arcade rhythm games? I do. God, I want the fucking Taiko Master so bad. Not really. I don't usually have the money for them. And they're usually all about tapping buttons to the beat. Why do that? Why do that when you can just dance? I always found that heaps more fun.
还是差很多的
What?
啦。
What a sad shelter
而且这么
soul
说
you
的
are.
话，
How could you,
阿良，
how could
你
a
肯定
member
不
of
知
the
道镜
dance
子
club
了。
not know? Come on, this
热
way.
舞社的
Dance Dance Revolution. Senpai pulls me by the wrists around to one of the largest games in the arcade. In stark contrast to the packed-in machines here, the area around the game has been taped off with thick yellow tape. I'm lost trying to work out what kind of game it is while Senpai runs up to the display, turning it on and standing in the middle of the play area. Oh. A figure appears on the screen that mirrors Senpai's position in front of it. Wait, how can he control it that far away from the machine? Senpai puts on the same pose as the virtual figure. He starts to dance as the music kicks in. Senpai moves deftly as a flurry of the word perfect flashes on the screen every few seconds. Is he following the animations? Regardless, Senpai is moving so well, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between him or a demonstration of the dance anyway. He's beyond practice. About 30 seconds into the song, the word great jumps on the screen, breaking his perfect combo. Senpai clicks his tongue in disappointment. Guess his accuracy on that move was off. Tech these days really has come a long way. I still remember those arcade dance pads. Senpai keeps going, getting perfect after perfect. Even without playing it, I can tell it's super hard to be this perfect. When Senpai finishes the song, I can't help but clap along with the crowd that had formed around him. Even though the choreography is easier than what we're used to, it's still impressive how well he pulled it off without the framework of the game. His moves were so fluid that you could barely tell he was even playing a game. Senpai really is awesome.
好啦。
All right,
阿
now
廖
it's your
你来
turn,
试试
Leo.
看嘛。
Hey, there's no way I could be as good as you. Sure, I'm a dancer, but how am I supposed to know the routines of the game? I can't just go in there and expect to be great without practicing it a few times. Not to mention, I'll be going in after Senpai talk about pressure.
没问题，没问题。
It's fine.
新手肯
It's
定
not
都
like
跳
I
不好的。
expect your first
不会
time to
笑
be
你的
good.
啦。
Don't worry, I won't laugh. Everyone's watching.
每个人都有第一次。
There's a first time for
来来来。
everyone. Come on, Leo. Despite my protests, Senpai shoves me in front of the machine and forces me to give it a go. He picks something easy for me, but I still struggle to keep up with it on my first go. Not to mention needing to work out the limits of the machine as I do so. In the end, I barely pass the track. I can't do it.
第一次都这样的啦
Most。people don't even pass their first go.
哎，这不是阿廖跟舒
Oh,
淇
hey,
学
Leo
长
and
吗？
Shushi,
你们出
you
来
guys
玩
sure
啊？
look like you're having fun. It's a familiar voice. I turn around to see Jiho.
跳的不错嘛。
You did all
我
right,
看到
but
刚刚舒
Shushi
淇学长
senpai
跳
was
的舞
awesome.
了，
I
这
don't
么
think
熟
I've
练，还
ever
是第一
seen
次见
anyone
到
that
哎。
good at the game
你练了
before.
多久
How
啊？
long have you been practicing?
大多是在家里练的。
I've practiced a bit at home. It's no big
毕竟
deal.
练这个
It doesn't
不
really
需要大
need
空
much
间
space
嘛。
anyways.
阿廖就
Yeah, that was
看
your
得出
first
是
time,
新
right?
手，
You did pretty
不过
good.
也很不错哦。
Nah, I know I sucked. No need to try to make me feel better.
我也没要
I'm
安
not
慰
trying
啦。
to,
比
compared to
起这个
this.
哦，
Jiho pulls me to the side.
我说阿廖，
Now, you
你
said
不是
you
说
weren't
没有
taking
在跟舒淇
Shushi
学长
senpai,
交
right?
往？啊，你们
Because
怎么
you
会
two
一
were
起出
together
来？
totally
这样
looks
真的
like a
很
date,
像在
dude.
约会耶。
I stammer as I feel my face flush with embarrassment. Senpai just wanted to hang out and decided to take me here. There's really nothing going on.
我是不想管啦。
Well, Leo, it's
当
not
然，
like I
你如果
care.
真的不想被
But you
误
don't
会，
want people to
多少
think there's
注意
something
一下。
between you guys,
世
right?
上很多人会来这里，你知道吗？
People from the dance club come here all the time. See? Look over there. I turn my head to see someone I recognize from dance club. And considering he's staring right at me, I'd hazard a guess they're a member of Shuchi's fan club. I can't believe this.
总之我提
Just
醒
thought
你，
I'd let you know.
你好自为之
Now,
哦。
behave yourself,
我先走
Leo.
了。
I'll see you later. Oh, yeah. I waved Jiho goodbye and returned back to Senpai. Hey, Senpai, mind if we go somewhere else?
为什么？
Well, I thought you were having
明明玩的
fun.
正开心。
Well, I glanced towards the guy from dance club staring at me.
哦，
Oh,
你是说
that
那
guy?
个哦？
Never mind them.
啊，没关系啦，
I mind.
没问题，没问题。
Okay, okay, stay here
你
and
等我一
wait.
下哦。
Senpai walks off to the side and makes a phone call. Senpai, is everything okay?
没问题了，
Yep, come
我
on,
们
let's
继续
play.
玩吧。
Just about to ask what he was up to when a man in a black suit wearing a pair of dark tinted sunglasses approached Shuchi's admirer from behind, tapping him on the shoulder. Obviously terrified, he walks away with the man in black after a few words were exchanged. No argument, no fight. The man in black just took them away without any dispute. Senpai, what did you do?
没什么啦，
Nothing. It's my
难得有
rare
机会
chance
跟
to have a
阿廖
date
约
with
会。
you, Liao. I
我
won't
可不
let
希望有
anyone get
苍
in
蝇
the
在
way
旁
of that.
边，而
And
且我说不定就要
maybe
离
I'm
开
leaving
了。
soon. So no matter
不把
what,
握这
I
个
don't
机
want to
会不
miss this
行啊。
chance. Leaving.
没事没事，
It's no big deal.
Ah,
Hey, Liao,
Liao.
we should try that
我
one.
们去玩那个吧。
I see through Senpai's abysmal attempts at changing the topic. Senpai, wait, you're leaving?
没事没
It's
事，
nothing at all.
这个跟阿
Don't
廖无
worry,
关啦。
you've got nothing to do
我
with
只是
it.
随口
Just
说
a bad
说。
joke. It doesn't matter? I have nothing to do with it? How? Whether if it's you or Shuchi senpai that's leaving, it's something that matters to me. You just made a phone call to have someone taken away by your mysterious secret service. He's going to think there's something between us for sure now.
啊，
Really?
这个没关系啦，
Doesn't matter.
我再去
I'll
解
clear
释一下
things
就
up.
好了嘛，
No problem at
不
all.
用担心。
No problem? What in the world could you say to explain that? You weren't like this before. What the hell's wrong with you, senpai? Ever since you came back after Qingming's break, I felt like something's been wrong. What happened? I care about you. Please, tell me everything. My raised voice blends into the background noisy arcade. I take senpai and pull him into a nearby corner.
哪有
What
啊
are？you talking about?
是
Yeah,
阿廖
you're
想太多了
overreacting.
啦。
I'm
我
well.
只是
I'm just upset over leaving. It's no big deal. Really, I don't think so. The past few days, you've been different. To begin with, you haven't been really trying to come and spend time with me. Sure, it's exam week, but it's not that hard. Then yesterday, you straight up asked to go out with me out of the blue. Now you're telling me you might be leaving. It doesn't make sense. I don't know whether it's you or Shuchi that's leaving, but no matter who it is, you won't be able to date me. You took me to a place that's specifically popular among the guys at dance club, then made a show over kicking out one of your admirers in a way that everyone's going to misunderstand. Senpai, I know you're smart enough to have thought this through. If you really did this on purpose, something must be up. Please tell me.
阿辽，
No. Senpai avoids my eyes. I'm not in a relationship with Senpai, and I can't go to BLE with you, so maybe I don't have the right to ask this from you. But you lived in my home for over a month. I'd hope that we're at least close enough for you to tell me. If you are leaving, I'd like to know why.
我
Sorry, Liao. It's not that I don't want to tell you, it's just...
我也不是不愿意告诉你，我不希望因为这
I
些
don't want to force you to go to
变
MLA
成好
with
像你
me.
非来苗栗
I
帮
can
我
take
不
care of
可。
my own business.
我的事
Still, I want to know.
要说也可以了。
Okay, I'll tell you.
不
Just
过阿辽要答应
promise
我
me
一件事
one
哦，
thing. Name it.
不要因为我说的话
Don't let what I
而改
tell
变
you
要不要
change
来
your
的决
decision
定。
on helping me.
可以的话，
It'd be
最
best
好
to
听完
forget
后
what
忘
I
掉。
say right away if you
虽
can.
然
I
阿辽
know
能不
that you
能
coming
来，
or not
问题其
depends
实
on
在
your
阿辽的
family
老
back
家了。
home. I'll work on it. No matter what, I want to know what's going on.
嗯，
Well,
其
it's
实也
not a
没什么
big
大不了
deal.
的。
Hold on, let me take a drink of water. My throat's getting dry.
It's 就是我家福德，
It's just that it
差
won't
不多
be
快要
too
神力
long
散
until
尽了。
my Futhagua
所以在最后的
loses the
时
last
间
of his divine power.
我想回去陪陪
I want to
他。
be there with him in
这
his
样而
last
已。
days. That's all. What's going to happen to him?
就会
They will, degrade to an earth spirit.
降阶成地灵
Maybe.
那种感觉吧。
Let's see. Earth spirits protect houses. They are usually considered to live inside a corner of the kitchen. Oh, they're like, bronies. Because they're considered the ghosts of people who used to live in the nearby area, people don't typically craft statues for earth spirits. Oh. So that's not entirely bad. He's not gonna die or anything. They'll still be around somewhere, even if he loses his godship. They just won't exist anymore. After all, a god of soil doesn't exist and no one believes they do. One day, they might recover if someone goes to worship them, though.
不过
But
就算
even
复
if they
原
do come back, they'll
可能也不会
probably
有
end
之
up
前的记
losing all
忆。
their memories. Oh. In other words, his Furigwe will have forgotten all about him? What about you? What will happen to you?
就变回妖怪
I'll
喽。
turn back to a yaoi.
不用担心啦，
Don't worry, it won't
变
change
回
who
妖
I
怪
am.
也
It
不会
just
因此
won't
就
be a
性格
garden
大变什
tiger
么的。
anymore.
我还是我，只是
It's kind of like a company going bankrupt, isn't it? The boss takes the fall while everyone else goes their separate ways. If it'd take us years to restore the temple, then how come it's got this bad so rapidly?
要让庙宇稳定获
I'd
得
say
信
it
仰
takes
要
about
一
2
两年。
years for a temple to gain a
不
stable
过只要有
following.
庙公，有
But
人
as
整
long
理
as
庙宇
there's
的
a
话，
priest taking care of the
土地
temple,
公就能
it's
维
not
持
hard
形
to
象了。
maintain.
毕竟一
After
个
all,
干干
there's
净
a
净的
huge
庙
difference
跟荒
between
废
a
的庙
neglected
还
temple
是
and
差
a
很多
deserted
的。
one. People think about
只要
it,
有人看到，
whether they want to
就算
pray
没
or
有来
not.
参拜，
If they see someone there,
也会认
they'll
为这
assume
座
the
庙
temple
里
has
有
an
土
act
地
of
公，
God.
光是这样就很有帮助了呢。
So as long as I'm there, the local god of soil won't vanish?
是这样说没
Pretty
错
much. How much time do we have?
这我也不敢
I'm not
说。
sure. It's getting
不过
close.
真的是很危险
Probably
了。
a month at most. So
我想
yeah,
最多
I'll have to go
应
back
该
in
没办
the
法
next
拖
few
超过一个
days.
月吧。我知道阿辽在
I
想
know
什
you
么
wanted
了，
to wait until summer break, but
不
that
过
can't happen.
没办法拖到暑
I
假
don't
呢。
expect you to give up your
要
finals.
阿
Just
辽在
come
学
with
期结
me.
束
So
前
it's better
放
we
弃期
stop
末
here.
考跑去苗栗，
Stop here?
就是
I've just
我给阿
caused
辽
you
造成了
trouble,
麻烦
Rao.
呢。
Even the old man would be
这样
happy
的
to see me
话
go.
那个大叔也会开心了吧？
That's not true. You really have to go so soon? That's so sudden. Your god of soil is almost gone. Why did he keep this from me?
说了的话，
If I
阿辽
said
就
so
能排除万
earlier,
难过来
would
吗
that？have changed anything? Would you have come to BLE with me?
对吧？
See?
所
I
以
didn't want to
我
put
也
you
不想
under
用那
more
种方式给
pressure.
你压力。
What? You want me to remind you every day? We're running out of time now. Oh, I'm sure that would have been better.
而且在这一次
Now,
清明
honestly,
年
I
假之
did
前，
change. Before
老
Xingming,
实说，
sure I
我
had
虽然有
young
严肃期
Shushi's
的记
memories,
忆，
but that didn't
但是
mean I
很多
felt
事
them.
真的没有亲
I
身体
didn't
会，不
understand
知
how
道
much
呢。
family meant. The
我也是
pressures
这一
you're
次
under.
才知道跟家人对抗有多么困难。阿辽家里
Your family's
也是
carried
传
on
承了
that
好几
temple
代
for
吧。
generations, right?
这样的
I
话，
can't just expect
要
you
阿
to
辽
pack up
突
your
然离
ancestry
开
and
就很
leave.
困难。
This isn't your problem, and I shouldn't expect to make it yours. I've just made things hard for you, Liao. That's all I've done.
严舒淇跟家里
Yan Shuqi's
也是关系很
family,
差。
they really don't
这
like
次清
him.
明连假吵得
We
特别
really
严
didn't
重。
get along during the
我打
break,
算趁这个
so
机会，
I'm gonna
接
use
下
this
来
as a chance
让
to
严
have
舒
Yan
淇请几
Shuqi
天的
talk
假，
things over
回去
with
跟
his
家里好
family
好
for a
谈
few
谈。
days. Then
而
I'll be
我
free to leave.
也就在那时候离开了吧。对不起，阿辽
I'm，sorry, Liao. I know I
没有先跟
didn't
你说，
talk to you
就是按
before
自决
making
定
this
的。
decision, but it's not like you
但既
being
然
able to come
是
to
否来
Miao
苗
Li
栗
is
不
really
是
your
你可以决
decision
定的。
anyway.
我
I don't want to burn you anymore. It's better to just slowly fade away from your life. Then why did you want to go on a date today?
毕竟要走了嘛。我希望最后跟阿辽道别
I'm
前
leaving, so I
至
may
少
as
能
well
让
try
阿
to
辽
give you a
开
nice
心一
day to
点。
remember me by.
阿辽，
Yeah,
怎么了？
you okay? Senpai, do you really think this is for good for either of us?
当然不好啊。
Of course it isn't!
可是
What else can I
我
do?
有什么办
I
法？
can't stay here any longer. Liao can't come
我
with
不能
me,
留更久，
so I
阿
have
辽也
to.
不能来陪我，那我也只能。
Senpai wipes away the tears falling down his face, closes his eyes, and forces his breathing just to keep himself together.
所以阿辽肯来陪
It's
我约会
good
就
that you
很好
came
了。
today. At least now I'm
至少
sure you care about
这
me.
让我知道阿辽在乎我。
Yeah, Senpai. I don't want to be mean. I'll save anyway, just for choices. I have to. I can't bear to seem like this. Senpai, I'm sorry. I move in close to him, wiping away the tears welling in the corners of his eyes. I can't promise to go to Miali with you, but I can at least do my best to try and make it happen with my family. Even if it's not for long, I could at least help during the summer break. And I could even help on weekends, if that'd be better.
其实
But
暑假的话有点来
it'll
不及
be，all over by summer
周
break.
末来的话
You coming on the
是会
weekends
好一
won't
点
help
了。
much. We need a priest, not some
我想可能
half-hearted
帮助不
shrine
大。
hand. If you don't
毕
put
竟
your
心
soul
态
and
上
faith into it,
阿辽
it's
来帮忙
useless.
跟阿辽愿意当庙里的庙公还是差很多。
Well, how do we
信仰这
find
种
somebody
事
else then?
形式也很重要的。
Oh, what if... Even if you turn back into a yaoguai, I'll try and spend as much time with you as possible. That sound alright to you? Mm-hmm.
谢谢。
Thank you. Senpai doesn't say another word, instead taking a nearby seat, fixating his eyes on the floor beneath him as he swings his legs back and forth. Senpai, are you feeling any better?
怎么可能这么简单就
How
好
could I
起来
feel
啊？
better?
不过
Yeah,
是比较
I'm
冷静了啦
alright.
只是
Hey, Liao,
阿辽，
it's a bit hard to
我不
ask,
知道该
but
怎么说。你可以来我家
can
一
you
趟
come
吗？
home with me? Just this once? You mean Yan Shuqi's home?
学校附近的
No,
房子啦，
no, I
不是
mean my
老
college
家。
apartment. If it's okay,
可以吗？
I'd like you to come. Why would I need to go to his place? I'm not really in the position to question why. I feel like this is forcing me down his route, and I don't like that. I should spend some more time with him. Well... Let me look at my glossary. There's still one, yeah, a few more there. Settings? No, that doesn't. Yeah, spend more time with him. Oh, I see. Don't you want to spend some more time out together? Senpai shakes his head intensely in denial.
有点
Not in the mood.
没心情呢。
Yeah, I'm not either, really. Time to head off?
嗯，
Yeah. I leave the arcade with Senpai before taking a train, a bus, and then walking towards campus. Senpai and I barely talk all the way, both troubled by our thoughts but having no idea where to begin. I'm still a little upset Senpai didn't tell me all this before now, but I can't really argue with him over it. Probably couldn't help much anyway, even if he told me. Is there really nothing I could do? My family won't let me go to Miali, but... The real problem is living expenses. If I had enough cash, I'd be able to make my own way to Miali, even if my family didn't want me to. I could work there, but I doubt a newly restored temple would receive enough donations. I'm only in my first year. If I left college like that, would I really be able to go back after 2 years? Even if they let me come back, how would I keep up? I'd even have to give up on dance practice. Ugh, this is too much. Why can't I just find a win-win somewhere? Oh, it's raining! As if on cue, I feel the cold touch of a raindrop fall on my nose, and I raise my head to the patter of a dozen more. It really fits the mood, doesn't it? Hey, senpai, if I go to Miali with you, would you be able to cover my living expenses?
我也不敢说。
Well, I can't really promise that.
我也不能
It's
挪
not
用
like
您
I'd
收
have
起的
Yanshichi's
钱。
money at that
这样
point.
的话，
It'd be
可能
difficult.
很难。
If you can work something out, I might be able to do
阿
it.
辽打算来
Yeah,
苗栗
you're
陪
coming to
我，
Miali with me? If I can.
但那是因为
Because of what
我
I
之前
just
说的
told
那
you.
些话吧。
Yeah, you really need my help. I can't
阿
just...
辽之前
You've
一直知
always
道
known that
哦，
I needed your help.
只是不知道
But
有
you
那么
didn't
严
know
重
what
而
it
已。
really meant before now, huh? Senpai had pushed a finger against my lips, silencing
阿
my
辽愿意
argument.
来，我很高兴，
Yeah, I'm really glad to
不过
hear that you're even thinking
可不
about
能
it.
是因为一时冲动哦。
Just don't rush it, okay? To regret me is the last thing I want for you. The rain begins to plummet harder, drowning my words.
糟糕，
Heck,
雨量
it's
好大
getting，heavier. My place isn't
我家
that
就
far.
在
Come
附
on,
近了，
Slowpoke.
快过来吧。
We run together, my clothes soaked in the rain splashing into a heavy mist before me. Senpai sprinting ahead of me turns a corner. I dash around it just to see Senpai waving at me from across the street. I run towards him. Not Truck-kun!
阿辽，
Yo!
阿辽，
I'm so sorry.
对不起，明明都已
It's
经，
already.
对不起。
I'm so sorry. Thank you. What happened? Am I dead? Am I actually isekai'd? Hello? Bright white light? Hello?
好了，阿辽，
Yeah,
该
come
起床
on.
了
It's。time to get up, sleepyhead.
就算睡懒觉，也睡太晚了吧？不能因为期中
Don't
考
get
考完
lazy just
了
because
就这么
midterms
混
are
哦。
over. It's boring
阿
when
辽
you
不起来，
sleep.
我很无聊的。
Senpai?
怎么了？
Yep, right here.
看你一
What
脸
did you
迷糊
forget me?
该
What,
不会
did you
睡傻
forget
了
me?
吧？
Are you really that sleepy? Senpai, how did we get back here?
不然要在哪？
Where else would
我们
we
都
be?
同居一
We've
个
been
多月
living
了耶
together for a month now. What?
难道说阿
Are
辽
you
突然
saying
后
you
悔跟我
don't
交往
want
了
me
吗
to be？here? We're living together?
阿辽，你真的
Man
睡
really
傻了
did
耶！
oversleep. Snap out of
不然
it.
你以为
It's
是怎
me,
样啊？
your boyfriend.
对男朋友说这种话很不礼貌哦。
But the folding table in the corner is still full of his stuff, as if we were still living together. But where are Leopard and my guardian tiger? I look at the bookcase, but Tiger's statue is nowhere to be seen. Where's Guardian Tiger?
什么虎爷？
Guardian Tiger?
你是说我吗？
Me? I mean, my family's Guardian Tiger.
阿辽，你到底
Yeah,
在说
what are
什
you
么啊？
saying? I am your
我就是你
family's
家的
Guardian
虎爷
Tiger.
啊！
Is he a yandere? Huh? But
我是你家的虎
I'm your
爷。
family's Guardian
很久
Tiger.
以前被妈祖娘娘降服的石虎，
I used to be a Yaguai, but Goddess Mazu summoned me a long time ago. How could you forget that? My family's Guardian Tiger. Aren't you the leopard cat that possessed Yanshichi's body?
为了就近照顾你，
I only
所
borrowed
以我
his
借了
body
一
to be
下
more
他的身
helpful to
体来用
you.
啊。
How did you forget that?
这不是很早就跟你
Did
说
you get
过了
sick
吗？
last night or something?
现在突然忘记是怎么了？
Senpai holds his paw against my forehead.
嗯，
You
感
don't
觉也
seem to
没
have
有
a
发烧
fever.
啊。
You playing a joke
阿
with
辽，
me or
你
what?
是真的忘记了吗？不是的，
I'm not.
没
Well, it
关系
doesn't
啦，
matter. Even if
就算
Liao
阿辽
has
真的失忆
amnesia,
了
I'll still be here to
我
look
也会
after
照
him.
顾阿辽
He
的，
has nothing to worry about.
什么都不用担心哦。不过阿辽要是
But
真
if
的
you
生
really
病
are
了，
sick, you should
还
get
是
some
多
more
休息一下
rest.
比较好。
It's always the cute ones, isn't it? Ugh. Senpai climbs onto my bed and sits up against the wall. Then he has me rest my head on his lap. I'm using his knees as a pillow.
嘿，
This
这
way
样
I
我
can
就可
give
以
you
把我
some
的
of my
灵气
chi.
传给阿辽喽。
Senpai rests his palm against my forehead. I love the feeling of his fluffy paws. He starts to hum a soft tune. I still don't quite get it, but the confusion in my head is melting away. I close my eyes, beginning to fall asleep to the feeling of his warm touch and the sound of his soft melody. What the fuck is happening? Oh! That was an ending! Huh. Okay. So let's load up this. It's not a good time. I don't think I should. Going right now feels... Tiger asked me not to wander around. Sorry.
怎么又是那个大
What,
叔啊？
what's that old man got to
而且
do
来
with
我家
this?
哪里算
And
乱
coming
跑
to？ my place isn't wandering around at all. I guess it just feels like taking advantage of you. It's not really okay to just come over when you're in a bad mood after everything.
啊，我就需要安慰
I
嘛
need。some comfort now.
好
Fine.
啦，
I know what you
我
mean.
也不是不懂
It's
阿良的
something we
想
can do
法
when，we're feeling better.
就只是这样的话
Well,，I don't really want to stay
有
here.
点没心
I
情
don't
了
really feel like playing games.
不想再
Want to go somewhere else?
嗯
Yeah. We'll leave the arcade. It's a bit awkward between us for a while, so I decided to take us to watch a movie together. Afterwards, we go for a stroll through the downtown markets before having dinner.
结果今天
I guess this
就
is
这
the
样结
end.
束了呢。
Nothing really changed between us during the movie, and walking around the markets felt more like me just following wherever Senpai wanted to go. Even though he sounded disappointed, I could only agree silently to myself. After dinner, we make our way to the metro station.
回去吧，
You need to go,
时间
don't
也
you?
晚了，
It's getting
再
late.
不回去，
I'm sure
你
that
家
the old
虎爷
man
又要抱
would
怨
just
了。
get on your back about it anyways. Would he really care? All we did was have dinner after all. Ah. Tiger? What are you doing here?
有点担
Oh,
心就跟
I
过
was
来
just worried. Don't mind
不过
me.
不用在
I
意
figured the
我
kitten had noticed me,
只是
so
那
there
小
was
猫
no
好
purpose
像
in
注意
hiding
到我
further.
了，我就现身而已。
真是。
Yeah, I
Well,
noticed you
早就注意到了
ages
嘛。
ago. If you
如果
came
不是
any
你真
closer,
的
I
保
would
持
have
很
been
远的
super
距离，
pissed.
不然
Not
我真
super
的会生
pissed,
气的。
super pissed.
抱歉，抱
Terribly
歉。
sorry.
虽
As a
然我
god,
们
I
不
should
会
not
涉
have
入人类的
not
恋
be
情，
involving myself
不
in
过
the
平
relations
常
of
看着阿
humans.
辽看惯
But
了，
I'm just so used to
还是
watching
不
over
放心
Liao,
放
I
着
couldn't
他
leave
不
it
管。
be.
偏偏我又是
I'm
神
a，god and
又
a
是
human,
人是
aren't
吧
I?？
好啦，
Fine, I
那
might
我也
as well
回去
head
了
home。anyway. I'll be going back to Miaoli soon. Liao, don't be surprised if you don't see me for a while, okay? Yeah,
那就再见喽。
see you some other time, Liao. Senpai waves back at me as I watch him walk off into the crowd.
我们也回去
I
吧。
believe we should head off now as well. Yeah, I guess. We head home together. Leopard seemed confused that Senpai wasn't with me, but I didn't feel like explaining it. I lie down and look at my bookshelf just to see the tongue blossom floating on the plate, neglected and withered away. That's a shame, I think to myself as I drain the water, throwing away the blossom. The symbolism. Every Sunday, our club holds self-practice. Not many people turned up this week due to midterms. At least it's a really great way to relax for the people who finished early, which is why I decided to come today. However, I didn't expect to see Senpai here. After yesterday, things were a bit awkward, but we somewhat managed to say hi. The club leader starts to go over the dance we're doing for our next show. I do my best to learn it, but I doubt I'll end up performing on stage. Leopard's with me, and he absolutely puts his everything into the routine. He follows on flawlessly. He'd be great on stage, even if he'd scare some people at first.
好啦，大家各自练习，有什么问题就问我或干部
Alright,
们。
everyone. I want to see you guys try it yourselves. Just let me know if you need a hand or ask one of our senior students up the front. They've done the routine before. Senpai is one of the guys sitting at the front. When did he get the chance to learn today's routine? He's been with me the whole time before exam break. There hasn't been any club meeting
阿
since.
良，怎么啦？
Now you
在这
alright?
边发呆。
You're kind of spacing out over there. If you're stuck, I'm happy to go through it with you. Senpai begins to get in position for the first move. It's fine. I was just thinking to myself.
嗯，不
Well,
过既
while
然
you're
来社
here,
团
you
了，
should take
就
it
好好
as a
放
chance
松
to
吧。
relax, alright?
好啦，
Ready?
准备
Let's start.
开始。
Senpai ends up forcing me to practice with him. Leopard comes over to dance with us too. Their moves flow in sync while mine pale in comparison. I know Senpai's been practicing for years, but how did Leopard get so good? I can hardly keep up. I'm frustrated with myself, but I know I can't really be expected to manage this on my first few times through. It's just too advanced. The best I can do is kind of jump around, vaguely following along as I piece everything together. That's not right. It's like this. See?
阿辽，看
Yo,
我，
look at me. Why is Leopard teaching me now? My self-confidence falls apart entirely as they tear my dancing to shreds. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. At least some stuff gets easier after they break them down. But even knowing how they're performed, the hardest parts are still way beyond my skills. One part's basically just showing off, and it's not like I can do anything amazing. After all, this is meant to be for the end of the year performance. It's not like it's going to be easy. I don't have Senpai's agility, let alone beat dance in the face of the loss. Oh, what's that word supposed to be? I don't have Senpai's agility, let alone the dance to be confident in dance in the. And skipping. I don't have Senpai's agility in the face of the laws of physics like Leopard. I just try and I try, and in the end, I just decide to give up. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I can't do it.
我看也没办
Alright,
法
that's
了，
enough. Just take a break.
那先休息一下吧。
阿辽，
Yeah,
再一次。
again. For some reason, Leopard really wants me to try again. Huh? I don't get it, but he really does earnestly want me to try, so I decide to give it one more go for him. I get up to a hard part. I know I can't do it, but I might as well anyway. Huh? Wait, that worked? What?
啊？
What?
等等。
Hold on, you're...
你
My body feels light, as if my weight had left my limbs. I'm even able to pull off a handstand spin perfectly without even having to worry about balancing my momentum. Moving into the second half, I breezed through the hardest part of the routine as if it didn't faze me at all. But this is my body. Before I was just surprised by what happened, but it's all just impossible. There's no way I could do this, but how is this? Before I work out what's going on, I manage to finish the routine. As I hold the final pose, I hear a wave of applause shower me from everyone in the room.
哇，阿辽好厉害！
Wow, Liao, you did great! How did you learn it so
怎
fast?
么学那么快啊？
You must have been secretly practicing this whole time. I knew Shuchi Senpai was... The last guy was quickly pulled to the side by someone else. I stand there, confused and out of breath. I know I couldn't possibly have pulled that off. There's no way I could have just learnt all of it just like that. What's going on? Senpai looks on with a face of embarrassment. Tiger, on the other hand, is furious. What happened?
那个，
Liao,
阿辽，
you
你
dance so
跳得很
well.
好呢。
Come
来
here.
你过来一下。
Someone in the crowd wolf whistles at us, but I follow Senpai over to a corner
那
anyway.
个，克劳
Cloud,
同学，
you've crossed the
这样
line.
做有点太过火了啦。
你刚刚那是什么
What
意思？
did you do? Did I not
我早
tell
说
you
了
to
不要动
not
我家
touch
孩子。
Liao? Or what?
还是
Did you
你想
think it
说没有
didn't
做
matter
坏
as long
事
as you
就无
didn't do
所谓
something evil? Wait, what did you do to me?
阿辽，
Liao,
刚刚
Cloud
克劳
just took
控制了
control
你
of
的
your
身体，
body. Didn't
你
you
有注意
notice?
到吗？
What? I know I couldn't have done that myself, but I was controlled? I didn't notice anything. I guess it kind of felt like my body was moving by itself. But it also really did feel like I was in control. I didn't think much about it that much.
刚刚不可以
Can。not do?
嗯，
Well, a
如果
bit
只是
of
帮一
help
点
is
点还
fine,
可
but
以
you。didn't even let him do
但
anything
刚
by
刚
himself.
你是直接帮阿
I
辽
don't
跳
really
完了吧？
care, but you
虽然就
probably
我来
pissed
说是
off
不
the
介
old
意
man
啦，
off.
但大叔肯定不能接受的。
还有你说
Of
啊，
course!
而且这种
It
事啊，
would have been better to help
私底
him
下
out when
练
he's
习
back
时
home,
这么做
though.
就算了。
What do you think
可
is
是
going to happen now
刚
that
刚阿
everyone
辽
has
是在
seen
其
him
他校
dance
友
so
面
well?
前呢，
What happens when he
突然之
messes
间
it up
跳得
next
超
time?
好，肯定很奇怪，不是吗？
这种理所
Did you
当
not
然的
think
事
about
怎
the
么
other
会想
people
不到？
around you? What is wrong
你
with
是想
you?
怎样？
Hey, would you wish for Liao to never perform in front of the others again? Or would you rather dance for him from now on? Maybe you'd rather attend every dance club meeting on Liao's behalf? Do you understand what you just did?
好了啦，大叔，
Drop it, old man.
这
It
次
doesn't
看来
really
也没
matter.
事。
I'll just tell them I've been
我跟他们
teaching
说
Liao.
是之前有偷偷教过阿辽就好了。
刚刚阿辽
Liao
明显
danced
只有最后
unreasonably
一
well
次跳
just
得好。
then. How could you
那些看
implore
到
them
之
to
前
believe
练
you
习的
after
人，你
witnessing
要怎么跟他
that?
们解释啊？ 他们不会
Do
乱
they
猜
not
吗？
look for another reason?
猜出什么
What if
奇怪
they
的
leap
东
to
西怎
some
么办？
odd conclusion?
就算可以说是小猫私底下，
Even if they believe your story about teaching him kitten, it would only serve to add to the rumors about your relationship.
这样乱
You fool.
根本就
If you
不
were
知道
ever
会
to
不
think
会
about
发
the
生问题。
consequences, how can you
你
call
到
yourself a
底
god
有没有
worthy
身
to
为
lead
神的自
anyone?
觉呀？弄得不好，
Look at what you've
阿辽
done.
甚至可能
Liao
无
might
法
have to
再
quit
参
his
加任
club
何
over
事
this.
了。
You put
你这样
Liao's
根本
dreams
是
in
在破
jeopardy.
坏阿辽的
You
梦
may
想，
have
知
even
不知道？
ruined them.
破
Oh,
坏
ruin
阿辽的梦
Liao's
想。
dreams? I don't think it's that serious. It's just gonna be, well, awkward. At the very least, I won't be able to practice that routine during club ed time anymore. Enough people saw me that it wouldn't make sense if I sucked at it next time. But what if they ask me to be in the end of semester performance? I'll be forced to beg Leopard to help me. They might just think I'm really good now and ask me to perform at every show. And I'll just be asked over and over again. Dancing is about your ability to coordinate and move in rhythm. It's just gonna be really weird for me to struggle after doing all of that flawlessly. My head hurts just thinking about how to explain it to everyone. I mean, it's not that bad. Worst case, I just leave dance club. It's not like I couldn't just learn dancing anywhere.
哪有哪里都
Do
可
you
以
really
啊。
expect to become
需要
proficient
场
without a
地，
teacher,
需要
let
有
alone
人
a
教。
venue? If
后
you
来
did
热舞
leave,
社
would you
难道
pay for
花钱
those
去上课
resources?
啊？
You're just exaggerating. I should be able to work past this.
这次或许
Sure,
可
you
以。
might be able to get
但
away
下
with
次呢？
this time.
再
But what
有
about
下
next?
次呢？
And after that?
如果
If you
他没办法
cannot
搞
figure
清
out
楚
how the
现代
modern
人该
world
怎么过日
functions,
子，
you
那
shouldn't
就
get
不
in
要
the
来
way
碍
of
手碍
others.
脚。谁知道会
Who
发生
knows
什
what
么
you'll
事？
interfere with next?
到时候
You're
会
just
搞
getting in the
乱
way of
的
Liao's
是我家
life.
阿辽的生活。
You leave him alone.
好了，大
Hey,
叔
old man,
你
calm
也消
down
消
for a
气。
sec. Leave me
给我离
be.
开！我才不
I
管小
don't
猫
care
说
what
什
this
么，
kitten says.
又小猫
I'm，not a kitten.
我没办法放
I
心让
can't
你
let
这
this
样乱
continue.
搞。
If something like this were to
要是
happen
再
again,
发生这
who
种
knows
事
if it could be
谁知
mended?
道会不会无法挽回？
It's not worth the risk to allow you to stay.
我再说一
Now I
次，
will only tell you one more
阿辽
time.
本来就没有
Liao
义
has
务要
no
帮助你，
obligation to help you, and he has
也
no
没有义
obligation
务
to
要
have
让
you
你
by
留
his
在他身
side.
边。
If you are to interfere with his life, you are better off keeping your distance, for Liao's sake.
听懂了没有？
Understood? No, Tiger, don't be so fierce with him.
阿辽，
Liao, do
别
not
说话。
talk back to me. Who the fuck are you?
听懂的
If
话
you，heard me clearly,
你知道
you
该
should
做
know
什
what
么。
to do.
啊！
Hey, just drop
算了
it.
啦。
The old man's just
克劳
angry right now.
既
You
然大
should
叔在气头，
我懂，
understood. No, leopard.
我离
I
开。
leave. Hold on, you. Before I could stop him, leopard's gone. He vanished. I couldn't work out which way he went, even if I wanted. What? Tiger, that wasn't necessary.
抱歉，阿辽，
Now, I'm sorry.
但这是为
It
你
was
好
for your own sake.
至少这
At
样
least
这
one
件事
problem
就
has
解
been
决了。
solved. You no longer
你也
need to
不
worry
用
about
烦恼
going to
去找
Wutai.
舞台的事了。
How could you? He was trying to help me. He helps me. I help him. Leopard's words suddenly come to my mind. Is that why he wanted to help me today? All of this is because I didn't stop him? If I really had no intention to go to Wutai, I should have stopped him. I didn't deserve his help if I was never going to repay him.
他想帮
I
你，
know he
不
just
代表
wanted to
他就
help
不
you,
会
but
害
he
到
doesn't
你。
understand what he's doing.
谁叫他
You're
自
the
己
one
搞
who
不
gets
懂
hurt
状
in the
况
end. It's better to do something before it's too late. So you just decided to get rid of him. Suddenly I'm hit by everything Leopard's done for me. He always helped me during dance practice. That time he brought me coffee when I was exhausted. He helped me cheat in class even though he knew it was wrong. He protected the tongue blossoms so we could at least take one of them home with us. And he comforted me when I felt sad and alone. I won't even have a chance to say thanks.
抱歉，
Sorry.
但是阿辽，
Yeah, this is... Tiger stopped the sentence there, looking onwards at each other in silence. It said everything that needed to be said.
哇，
Wow, this
这个
is
气氛也
awkward.
太尴尬了吧！好了啦
Alright, enough is
你们也
enough.
不用这么
It's
钻
not
牛
like
角
this has
尖
to be
啦
the end.
说
Maybe
不定克
Cloud
劳
will
还
come
会回
back.
来啊。到时候
The old
大
man
叔跟
could
他说
clear
清
things
楚，
up and yeah, would
阿
have
辽有什
plenty
么
of
想
time to
说的
talk,，
你那
right?
时候赶快说，好吗？你们不用那么
There's no
紧
need
张
to
啦。
worry so much. Maybe, but what if he doesn't come back? I want to go home.
也好啦，
That's a good
阿辽
idea.
留下，
Yeah, I was
大概
probably
也没
not
什
in
么
the
心
mood for
情继续
practice
练了。
anyway.
不过这样的话
which，means I should
我也
probably
趁
take
机
this
跟
chance
阿
to
良
tell
说一
you.
下，我明天请假。
I've asked for the day
今
off
天晚
class
上就
tomorrow.
要走了。
I'll be leaving tonight.
你知道的，
You know, to go have a
回
big
老家
fight
跟
with
家
my
人继续
family.
吵架。
Fun times.
严舒淇
Yan
本来就跟
Shuqi's
老
on
家
bad
关系不好，
terms. I really don't know
这下
how
不知道
bad
会
it's
闹
gonna
成
get,
怎
but
样。
that's just how it is.
而我
And I plan to
也
take
打
this as my
算
chance
就
to
趁这个机会
leave
离
him
开
for
了吧。
good.
你知道的，
Well, as you know,
我
I'm
原本
going
也
back
打
to
算
Miali pretty
过几天
soon.
要回苗栗。
There's no point in me staying here any
目前
longer.
这样，我想也没必要久留了。
And I don't plan to jeopardize Yan Shuqi's relationship with his family any longer.
总之，
So
这应该是我
I
们最
guess
后一
this
次
is the
见
last time
面
we'll see each other. You know, I
原
always
本我
wanted to
还
say
希
goodbye
望
to you with a big
最
smile
后
on
能
your
开开心
face.
心的道别的说，
Senpai,
没
don't
关
worry
系
about
啦，
it. I can't make
现
our
在的气
feelings
氛
change on the
怎么
flip
看
of
也
a
不可能
coin.
突然好起来啊。
It was
那
just
也
a
用不着
silly
拖
wish of
延
mine.
了。反正
Who knows? I
以后
might
有
get a
机
chance
会
to come visit you
我说不定
sometime,
还会来找
even
你
if I'm
呢。
a yaoi.
虽然到时候
Old
就
man,
麻烦大
please
叔
show me
手
some
下留情啦。
mercy. What? As long as you
本来
don't cause
妖怪
trouble,
不
it
做
wouldn't be
坏
worth
事
my time to
我
harm
们
you.
也不会对他们怎么样。你要是再
You
来
are
的
welcome to
话，
visit, as long as you
只
don't
要不把
drag
阿
Liao
良拉
back
去
to
苗
Miao
栗
Li, of course.
我会欢迎你的。
Thanks, old
谢
man.
谢啦。
Was that so hard to say?
不过这种事
I guess
还
even
真
if
不
I
好
turn
说
back
呢
into a yaoi, my photograph
就算我变
could
回妖
still
怪
be revived after
我
all.
家福德还是有可能复苏。
那就看
We
情
shall
况。
see.
我知
Yep,
道。
we will.
那么
Okay, Liao.
有机
Guess
会
I'll
再
see
见
you when
喽
I see you.
阿良，
Senpai throws my backpack to me.
快回去吧。
Go home. I'll be sure
其
to
他社
cover
员
things
那
up for you
边
here.
我会帮你说的。拜拜。
Goodbye, Liao. Yeah. Goodbye, Senpai. It's bittersweet, but we say our goodbyes and I head home with Tiger. Give me back my leopard man. Even later that night, Leopard hadn't come home. It's late and I'm wide awake. I just don't feel like doing anything. So I just sit on my computer, scrolling through page after page, not really reading anything, doing what essentially amounts to nothing. Sorry,
抱
Liao.
歉，阿辽，
Why the sudden apology?
当时是
I
我
was
太激
too
动了，
excited.
没必
There's
要
no
对
need
他
for me
们
to be
说
that forceful with him. I never thought you would say that.
我承认，
I just wanted to
那
get
时
rid of
候
him.
是想把他
I
赶
saw
走。
my opportunity and took
那个
it.
时候我觉得是个好机会。
So you drove him away.
抱歉，
Liao, I'm
我
sorry.
没想到
I
会
didn't
让
mean
你
to
这
hurt
么
your
难过。
feelings. Do I look upset? Because I am upset. Leopard left without a word and Senpai's going now as well. How could I not care? I don't blame Tiger for it. He's never been the one who wanted them to be here in the first place. He was just provoked. I should have been the one to step in there. And I guess it just feels like I've lost something important. It all just happened so suddenly.
阿辽，
Liao, would
你
you
很希
rather
望
they came
他
back?
们回来吗？
Things were just happier when they were around, as dumb as that sounds. But maybe they were just being nice to me because they wanted me to help them, right? Did I really have any intentions to help them? It'd just be wrong to feel good for what they did for me. I'd just be taking advantage of them.
如果不考虑
Is that really
要不
what's
要帮
important?
他们呢？
Did you not enjoy their
你
company?
喜欢有他们陪伴吗？
Well, there's a lot of things to think about other than whether I just like them around or not. I'm conflicted.
你希望的话，
Now, if you
我可以去
wish,
找
I
他
can
们
get
回
them
来，
back. At
至
least
少
the
你有原住
Aborigine.
民吧。
No, don't. He'll come back if he wants to. Asking him doesn't feel right.
阿辽，
Now, do you
你会
think
觉
I'm
得我
too
太凶
forceful?
吗？
Yes, it's fine. It's just a part of who you are.
会不会觉得我管
Do
得
you
太
see
多
me as too controlling? Yeah, a little bit. Little, but I know it's only because you care about me.
如果有机
If you were
会
to
的话，
choose, would you rather
会
not
不会
see
觉
us
得宁
anymore?
可看不到我们？
Don't talk like that.
以后
Would
只
you
有我
wish to
陪
stay
在你
with
身
me
边
and
也无所
only
谓
me?
嘛。我其实
I've
也
given a
有
lot of
点
thought about
犹
it
豫，
as to how
希
things
望
would be if you were to go
但
home.
我知道老
The other guardian tigers, they're very traditional. Honestly, you'd probably be bothered by them more than anything.
但就算不
If
回
you were
去
to，not go back,
再怎么说你
you
也
were
是
still
邻
a
家
son
的
of the
孩
Lin
子。
family. Could
有
you
可能
really
不回
distinguish
去吧
yourself from them forever?
我知道把
I'm
他们
certain
赶走
that
对
driving
你
your
可能
family
不
away
是
is
最
not the
好
best for
的，
you.
但我也
As
没办
such, I
法接
cannot
受你
accept
真
you
的跑去
leaving for
雾台
either
或苗
Miao
栗
Li or
啊。
Wutai.
当那个时候，
When the Aborigine
那
controlled
原
your
住民
body,
控制
I
你
was
的身体跳
furious.
舞的时候，
Why?
你可是当
You are
机
your
呀。
tongue. What he
这种
did
行
was
为
almost
跟附身
possession.
没
I
两
couldn't let
样。
that go by.
虽然
In truth,
他
he
那
was
样只
moving
是
your
单
body
纯
with
用
spirit
灵
power.
力移动你
It's
的
not the
身体，
same.
真正的
But
附
my
身
feeling
比
still
这深刻
stands.
的多。但我还
After
是
all,
不
it
能
is the
接受，
method one would control
因为
some.
对于灵力不够强，
Bless me.
像你老哥那样
After
的
all,
孩子
it
来
is the
说，
method one
我
would
们也只能
control
透过这
someone
种
with
方
weak
式，
spiritual power,
在他
such
们
as your
踢打
brother.
的时候稍微控制，看到他控制
Watching
你
as
的
he
身体，
manipulated your
好像你
body as
变
if
成
you
了
were
他的当
his.
机一样。
I couldn't take
这我
it.
真的忍不住。
Alas, I doubt you
虽然
understand
我
all
知道
this,
你
and I
不
know
懂
he
这
meant you
些，
no harm. It's
那个
just
原住民其实也是，
Tiger. I'm sorry.
怎么
Now
换
you're
阿
the
辽
one
跟我说对
apologetic.
不起了？
Now you're the one that's apologizing. I haven't been thinking about you, how you feel.
这没什么。
No, it's fine.
本
Oh my
来我
god.
们神就是要
It's my
庇佑
duty to
信徒
protect my worshippers.
信徒没
They
必
shouldn't be
要顾
worrying
虑
about
神
our
的情绪。
feelings. How isn't it? We take care of our temples for the gods, clean them, repair them, give sacrifices to them. I've been thinking about you even before I could see you. But ever since I knew you were there, it feels like all I've cared about is myself. I've never really seriously considered what you wanted or needed.
阿辽成熟
You're
了，
so mature, Liao. Tiger pats my head. Oh, head pats. Yay. But again, this feels like I'm being forced down a route. Hey, you don't need to treat me like a kid.
对我们来说，
But you're all
你本来
children
就
to
是小
us.
孩子啊。
Not only you, but
就
your
连
father
你
and
爸、
even your
你阿
grandfather as
公，
well.
我们也
Human
是这
life
样
is
对
short
待
after all.
毕竟对神来说，
Didn't you only come from a statue a year ago?
我的神像被雕出
Well, it
来
has
可
been
是
at
十
least
几
10
年了
years
呢
since my statue was carved. 10 years? You're younger than me.
啊！
It makes no difference.
就算这
It
样，
still
感觉
remains
还
that
是一
everyone
样
from
的。
the Ren family
对
are
我
the
们来
children
说
of the
啊，
gods.
你们林家人就是我们的孩子。
Whatever. That still doesn't mean you need to treat me like your kid.
好好好。
Alright, alright.
那我把你
I'll
当
treat you
大
like an
人，
adult
可
from
以
now
吧？
on. How's that sound? What does that mean?
这个
Oh, you
嘛
see.，
这
This
个
month's
月的贡
offerings are on
品
you.
就拜托你
Does that please you?
之类的，
You just want me to buy stuff for you.
这不就是大
Isn't that the
人的责
responsibility
任
of an
吗？
adult? I'm still living on an allowance.
是你说
Well,
要
you
我
told me
把
to
你
treat
当
you like
大
an
人
adult.
啊？
It sounds more like you want to bully me.
不过说真
But in
的，
all seriousness, Liao,
如果少了
now
他
that they're
们，会
gone,
让你
if
觉
you
得
ever
寂
feel
寞的
alone,
话，我会尽量
I'll do
让
my
你开
best to
心
cheer
些
you
的
up. Okay.
好吗？
Well, cheer me up and we'll see.
怎么
What?
不
You
相
don't
信
believe me?
我？
Because despite his age, my guardian tiger's a grumpy old man.
所以我才会好
I'll
好
still
照顾
take good
你。
care of you. Thanks. Tiger strokes his paw through my hair gently.
也很晚了，
Now, I
差不
believe
多
it's
该
getting
睡
late.
了吧？
Time for bed then? Yeah. After turning off the light, Tiger and I lie in bed together. We sleep together in the same position as usual. His arms embrace me from behind with his hands resting against my chest. I nuzzle his hand, feeling the warmth of his soft fur brush up against my face. I close my eyes to the rhythm of each of his deep breaths, and gradually fall asleep in the reassuring warmth of his body around me. On Monday, college resumes like usual. All in all, it was just a normal day, until Leopard made a surprise visit as I left my afternoon lesson. At this point, it's safe to assume he's memorized my timetable. Leopard, I was worried you wouldn't come back. I'm so glad.
我回来
I returned.
向阿辽道
Apologize
歉。
to Liao. Apologize? It's fine. Really, there's nothing you should feel sorry for.
嗯哼，
I accept your apology. To be sure, I wasn't mad at you in the least.
还是要道歉。
Must still apologize. It's fine.
阿辽没
Yeah,
课
no
陪
class?
我
Come with me? Yeah, sure. Is something wrong?
道歉。
Apologize. I think he wants to make it up to me. Alright then, I'll spend some more time with him. Hell yeah! Leopard leads me to the mirror wall, where everything happened yesterday.
阿辽跳
Leo,
不好，
bad
我
dancer.
让阿辽
Let
跳
Leo。dance.
阿辽
Practice
练习
become
就
better
会好
dancer. Okay. I just want to make sure. So, basically you want me to practice yesterday's routine to help me get better?
是，
Yes.
也好，
Not bad. If
阿
Leo
辽
can
可以
perform
自
it
己跳出
himself,
来
there
的
would be
话，
no reason for
至
anyone
少
to be
之后不会
suspicious.
让人怀疑。
All he needs to
说是
say
有
is that
偷偷
he's
练
been
习就
practicing
行了。
in secret. I guess that could work. he wants me to practice. It was exhausting to even try yesterday. I don't know if I'm up for it. The routine is far from what I would call easy. Oh, excuse me. But he wants to make everything right. How could I turn him down? I might not be able to do it, but I might as well try. At the very least, this might even improve things between Leopard and Tiger. Leopard starts to teach me. At first, he controls me like before, letting my body build up muscle memory as I move through the steps. Then, I get time to run through it on my own. Leopard lending me a hand when I falter on the hard parts. With the assistance of his powers, I quickly memorize the steps, but I still have trouble keeping up. We keep on trying, slowly building up my speed, one run through at a time. An hour passes before my body starts to give out on me, my muscles burning, screaming out for rest. My determination is all that gets me to the end of the routine one more time before I finally collapse in exhaustion. Phew! I think I actually got through that. Was that enough?
再跳下去，阿
Leo
辽就
cannot
撑
go
不
any
住。
further.
Go
That's
了。
enough.
好，
Yes. Wait. Leopard nods at me, then walks off. When he comes back, there's a drink in his paw. This time it wasn't coffee, but instead cool, refreshing fruit juice. Oh, thank God. I ended up teaching him how to use the vending machine after last time, so he probably got some money from the wallet in my jacket draped over the nearby chair. I guzzled down some juice and wiped the sweat from my forehead. Leopard quietly watches me drink, but it feels like he's got something serious on his mind. What is it? Is it something you want to tell me? He didn't answer. Neither did he move at all. Maybe he's contemplating whether he should go home with me or not. If he does go again, I don't want it to happen like it did yesterday. We need to at least make things clear. But I really can't do that here, not with the chance of someone seeing me talk to myself as they walk by. It's getting dark, and I really need to have a shower. I think it's time we head back, yeah? I try to keep my tone casual and cheerful, doing my best to make Leopard feel welcome.
阿辽不回
Yeah,
家
we'll
会
worry
很
if
困扰。
not going home? Maybe.
你说的是老
If you are
家吧？
referring to Liao going back to his
没错。
hometown,
阿辽一
of
定
course he
要
will.
回家，
Even if he wants
就
to help
算
you,
想
he
帮
must
你
go back.
也不可能不回去。
I don't.
回老家
Go home.
就不能来
Cannot
舞
go
台。
to Wutai? We might still find a way, but it won't be easy. I doubt I could stay there very long, even just winter and summer breaks. I'm not even sure if my family would let me go after graduation.
而且毕业之
Not to
前
mention
要
his
上课，
exams. That's why I said it might just be during the winter and summer break. I could go for a week or two at a time, and my family would probably give me some trouble over that.
不能当祭司。
Can't be Oracle? If I needed to be there every day, I wouldn't be able to. I really want to help you, but there's no way I could stay in Wutai long term. Oh,
阿辽，
no. Yeah,
我需要
I
祭司
need。Oracle. I know, but
阿辽可以不
Liao
来，
do not need to come. Really? But
要跟阿辽
I
借
borrow
力
power
量。
from Liao. Power? What power?
阿辽的力量
Power, I can communicate.
有
It
力
doesn't
量
have to be
可以
Liao.
沟通。
Hey,
你在
what are
说
you
什么？
talking about?
阿
Liao's
辽的
power
力
is...
量是
对不起，
Sorry,
我真的很
I
需
need
要
it,
阿辽
Liao.，
请借我。
Please lend me. Oh, Leopard reaches his paw in front of me. I don't understand what he's doing, but it makes me uncomfortable.
你
Stop! Tiger charges towards me. Prepare for his attack. Leopard shoots out a flash of lightning from his paw. Oh. Huh. That nipple. As the dust clears, I begin to see Tiger's figure from behind. He looks back to smile at me. Tiger?
没事，
It's nothing. I'm fine. Hey, you. What are you thinking? Are you aware that if you take
你到
Leo's
底在
power...
想什么？
知道，
I know. Then
那
why?
你还动手？
没有办法。
No choice. I was wrong
我
about you,
看错你
but I
了，
refuse to let you
但我不会
succeed.
让你得逞的。阿辽是
Liao is my worshipper, so don't
绝
even
不
deem
会
yourself
让你
worthy
动
of
他一
taking
个
advantage
汗
of him.
毛。
你赢不了，
You cannot win. Even if that's the case, how could a god ever
怎么
abandon
可
their
能抛弃
worshippers?
自己的信徒？
我也是。
Neither will I. Leopard looks at me coldly, a severe expression of desperation that I could hardly believe was his. Why?
对不起，
I'm sorry. Leopard raises his paw once more.
阿辽，后退！
Leo, move back! Crackling sound sends me backwards as I hurriedly move to block my face with my arms, squinting my eyes shut tight. When I open my eyes and the dust clears, I see Tiger before me, leaning down on one knee. Leopard walks towards me.
不准！
No! Tiger lunges from the floor, moving to shield me with his body.
阿辽，快跑！
Yeah, run!
我
I
挡
can't
不
stop
住
him!
他
But you'll... Don't
不用
worry.
担心，
I'm a guardian tiger after
再
all.
怎么说也是虎爷。总之你
Run
快走！
我不会
I。will not.
哎呀，光天
Ouch.
化日
That
之下
you，would hurt someone
怎
like
可
this
如
in
此
broad
出手
daylight.
伤人？
谁？
Who?
城隍手下休谧
A
心。
fox! Hynos, on service to the city gods 12.
这位可是
Are
原
you
住
an
民的神
aborigine
奇，
god? Why do you
我
battle
也不
with
在
this
此
guardian
与
tiger?
虎爷争斗。而且看你的举止，
What terrible
该不
behavior!
会是想
Are you
伤
attempting
害
to
这
hurt
位
this
小
young
兄弟
man?
吧？此时尚是白
The
天，
middle of the day,
吾等
and
身
I'm
处校
school
园，
campus
此等
nonetheless.
情境
Under
却
these
要出手伤
circumstances,
人，
are you not going
是
too
不是有
far?
些不知好歹？
我只
I
是
just
想帮助
want to
族
help my
人，
people.
帮助族
How
人
does that have
与
anything
出
to
手
do
伤
with
人
hurting
有何
others?
关系？
需要阿辽的
I
力
need
量，
Leo's power,
但阿辽不
but
去。
Leo does not come.
因为小兄弟
As
不
say
肯
you
帮你，
attacked,
所
just
以你
because
就
this
动手
young man
了。
refused to help you?
What?
I
需要阿辽
need
的力量
Leo's，power,
为此，您
and to
可以
such
不
end,
等
you
为
would
敌。
rather be our enemy.
需要阿
I
辽的力
need
量。
Leo's power.
看来是无
It
话
appears
可
as though you have
谈了，
nothing else to say.
那么
In which case,
就由我
I
来
shall
当
be
你
your
的对手
opponent.
吧。
As Hynos blocks the path between me and Leopard, Tiger takes advantage of the diversion, taking hold of my arm as we head home fast as we can. I'm sorry about the flashing. What the fuck is happening? What weird ass route am I down? I knew it. That aborigine really was no good.
那云豹果然不怀好心。
How could he... I still can't believe that he attacked me. I look towards Tiger, his clothes worn and torn. I can't deny what happened. Tiger's body, he's a spirit, so how are his clothes damaged by Leopard's attacks? Shouldn't it be... whatever, it doesn't really matter. What should we do?
虽然我很
As
希
much as
望
I
能
wish
靠
to
我自
protect
己
you
来
by
保护阿
myself,
辽，
I'm
但
afraid
看
that
来没办法。
that is beyond my reach.
阿辽，我
Now,
们去找城
it
隍
may be
求
wise
救
to
吧。
seek the assistance of the city god. The city god?
没错，
Correct.
刚
The
刚那
fox
个
spirit
狐
from
仙也
earlier
说他
claimed
是
to
城隍
associate with the
手
city
下。
god. Which
虽然
city
不知道
god,
他
I
是
am
哪
not
位
sure,
城
but
隍的手下。
Xiahai is the
不过
most
台北
prominent
这
in
里信徒
Taipei.
最多的城隍，
It
看
disappeared. Hold on. Who are you? Oh, I missed one again. Located on Diwa Street in Taipei, the Xiahai city god temple is the most famous city god temple in Taipei. In the 19th century, immigrants from Guangzhou, Fujian, brought the statue of the Xiahai city god to Taipei, who soon became the city god of Taipei. Even though the Xiahai city god temple is only around 200 square meters in space, there are more than 600 statues enshrined there, making it the most crowded temple in Taiwan. Huh. Some obscure aborigine god known by scarce few would have little chance against them. But would they help us? It's awkward. I'm a worshipper of Mazu, a completely different system of city gods. Why would they see any need to help me?
再怎么说也
No
是来
matter
祈
what a
求
good
帮助
person
的
in
良
need
友
of help would
没
not
理
be
由不是
ignored.
再
Once you
说
are there,
你
they should
人到
protect
了
you
那
as a
边
matter of
无
upholding the
论他们
peace of
帮
the
不
temple.
帮
A
云豹
simple
都不可能
solution.
对你出手。
So they might attack Leopard?
他不在那里
Not
乱
unless he
来，
causes
就
trouble,
没道理攻
which
击
he
他。
would be wise to not do. Didn't a servant of a city god just pick a fight with him?
现在
Do we
是
really have
危
time for
险
this
时候
now?
吗？
Your safety is
你的
more... Ah, God. Because I don't want him to get hurt. He's my favorite. I don't want him to get hurt. I don't really feel like we should. No, I want to believe in him. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Leopard, Nicolau would never hurt me.
他刚刚才
He
攻
just
击了
attacked
你啊！
you. Did we ever give him a chance to explain himself? What if we're wrong?
要是没弄错
What if we
呢
are not? This isn't right. This isn't who he is. Haven't you noticed it? I hesitated earlier, but there has to be something wrong. I need to talk to him.
别说傻话。
Don't be a fool.
阿
Liao,
这可
you're
是关系到
risking
你
your
的性
own
命。
life. Sure, but if we go to that temple, won't Leopard just end up fighting the 12 subordinates of Shihai? It could turn into a war between the Aboriginal and the Han gods. I want to make sure.
这么做实
What
在
a
太傻
foolish
了。
move. As
我
I
说
said,
过
I
我打不
cannot
赢
defeat
他。
him.
要
If
是
he
他继
attacks
续
you
攻击
again,
你，我
saving
没
you
办法
may be
保
beyond
护
my
你
ability.
啊。
Oh my god. Are you sure? No, we shouldn't bother the other gods. I believe in him. I have to take that chance.
唉，
Fine.
好吧，
If that is what you
你都说到这
insist,
个程
I will
度
be
了，
here with
我
you.
也只能奉陪。我要集中
For
精
now,
神
I
凝聚
must
力
focus
量。
on and gather my
就算只
strength.
是多一分胜
Even if
算
it
也好。
only increases our chances a
暂时别
little,
打
it
扰
is what
我。
I must do. So do leave me be in the meantime. Tiger enters his statue, leaving me alone in the room with just myself and my nerves. I say I want to believe in Leopard, but I'm still scared. Does he really want to kill me? I can't deny that he tried. He tried it in spite of all of our time together this past month. I really can't believe that. I take a seat and try to calm my mind, waiting for the moment where my faith in Leopard is tested. Soon enough, a knock sounds from the door. It startles me for a moment. Is he here? Why would he knock? He was polite even now. I honestly would have just expected him to just come in. Tiger appears from his statue. The nervous look on his face is apparent. It must be Leopard. Tiger and I exchange a glance. He nods slightly, and I open the door. Glau, you...
抱歉，
Sorry.
忍一下，
Bear with me.
很
It
快
won't hurt long.
就不会。
What is he talking about? Frightened, I take a tentative step away. Tiger takes the chance to stand as a barrier between
你
us.
别乱来。
Do not mess us
阿
up.
辽想问你
Liao
到底
wishes to
想做
question
什
your
么。
intentions,
但
but I
我
have no
现
such
在
trust in you. Should you
你应该
attack us
很清
today,
楚
the
这
Han
是真
God
的
shall
东
bring
西。
reckoning down upon
汉
you.
人神奇
So
都会来找
consider
你
your
算账
actions，carefully,
你
Aborigine.
可要小心。
阿辽的力量
Liao's power
很重要。
important.
那跟你
His
打
power
算
has
做的
not
事
to
没
do
有
with
关系。
you or your plans. Hold on, Tiger. I have to ask this. Leopard, Clau, do you really want to attack me?
如果阿辽
If
愿
Liao
意帮
wants to
忙，
help, as I said before, I can't.
那我只
Then I
能
have
这么
to.
做。
Do you know what your plan means?
要是拿走阿
To
辽的
thieve
领域，
Liao's
阿
spirit
辽
power
会
will
死
result
的。
in nothing but his death.
不会死，
Won't die.
Well,
I have a
fine.
way.
别骗人了
Don't。spout such
怎么可
impossible
能有
lies
办
to
法？
me. You don't
你知
even
道
know the
领域
basic
到底
properties
代
of the
表什
spirit.
么吗？
Kulao wouldn't lie to me.
他说
He'd say
你
you
不会
would not
听
listen. Suddenly, Leopard raises his paw, his palms glowing, readying an attack that stifles our discussion regardless of what I had to say.
住手！
Stop! Tiger lets out a roar, throwing himself at Leopard. Bright white light flashes. An explosion of energy before me pushes me back a few steps. I open my eyes to find Tiger shielding me behind him, his back arched like a feline about to attack his prey. Leopard floats before us. A variety of objects are drawn into the air around him, as if he was a magnet pulling in everything in the room. His spirit powers can do this? Books, bags, clothes, stationery? It's all pulled into his field. Even the folding table in the corner shakes from the force pulling upon it. I feel something gathering, but can't tell what it is. It is not physical, but the feeling is very real. Leopard slowly reaches his paw out to Tiger, who continues his grumbled roar, ever increasing in severity. Kulao, stop it!
抱歉，
I'm sorry. The same force as before pushes me away, flinging me into the bookshelf. I can't manage to open my eyes. What's going on? Is this really how everything ends? A sharp sound pierces my ears before the thud of something hitting the floor, and then the drizzled sprinkle of something shattered and broken. The sound is distinct, as if it was physical. Without hesitation, I force my eyes to open. Only Leopard stands before me. Tiger's gone. He approaches me slowly, but I couldn't care less for my own safety. I desperately try and find Tiger, but realization hits me as I look down on the floor next to me. Tiger's statue lies on the floor, a severe crack running along it. There was no way it could have broken from the low fall it took. Kalau, what did you do?
对不起，
I'm sorry. Leopard stands closer to me and raises his hand once again. It's a different blue light than before. But I don't care. I stare at Tiger's cracked statue in disbelief. Then the dim blue light surrounds me. It hurts. I don't know where the pain comes from, but it hurts. I can't see anything. My eyes refuse to discern the pitch black night. I can't move. I can't feel anything. I try to grab something, anything, as if I was a man drowning. Nothing to hold and stop the water filling my lungs. All I have is the pain slowly piercing through my body, deeper and deeper, like a stake being driven through my heart. Suddenly, nothing hurts anymore. Damn, 2 bad ends in one night. Beautiful. Okay. So we have this one and that one. Let's go to this one. Let's go. We need their help. Yeah, I know. Let's just go. Working on my courage, we run, taking a bus, then boarding a train, trying as fast as we can to get to the temple. Is public transport really okay? A taxi would be faster.
就算是那家伙，
He wouldn't be
也
able
不
to
可
make a
能在
move
众
in
目
front of
睽
so
睽
many
之下
people.
动手，
This is
所
safer.
以大众
Makes sense. In a taxi, the only other person is the driver. I'd rather my life not be a scene from the latest action blockbuster. But I'm still worried. We're nowhere near the temple. Anything could happen.
不用担心，
Don't worry.
那家伙
He
肯
has
定
no
不会
use
搭
for
起
physical transport, and he
我们这
wouldn't
样
be
移
able to
动，
find us
他
on this
绝
train
对找不到。
regardless. True. Leopard will probably use the spirit paths to find us. I don't know how they work, but I'm sure he wouldn't be able to reach us while we're moving. No matter what, we're safe on the train. And, well, he shouldn't know what we're doing. We're going to hide at the temple of Xiaohai City God. What if he does figure out where we are, though? He'd just take the spirit path straight there to find us.
阿辽，
Now,
别再
stop
烦恼
fretting.
了，是他
He
先
attacked
攻击
you
你，
first. It's
他
his
应
right
该
to
受到制
discipline
裁。
to be disciplined for
如果
such
他乖乖
actions.
撤退就算了，
Fair enough if he
但
retreats,
如果
but
他
if he
坚持
insists
要
on
伤
harming
害
you,
你，
he's asking for
那
it.
可是他自找的。
Yeah. If Leopard keeps on chasing me, even to the temple, I can't blame the gods there for trying to protect me. But even then, I hope he knows to stop when it gets too much for him. Finally, we make it to the temple of Xiahai. Somehow, Leopard has managed to catch up with us. It's the middle of the week, but that doesn't stop the temple from being busy. Leopard stands amongst the crowd, staring at us, eyes imbued with fiery determination.
我们都到了这里，
If you were wise, you would not attack us on this secret land. Surely the city's gods
现在
12 have their
12
eyes
次
on
肯
you
定
by
都已
now.
经注意到你。
If you do insist on attacking, that is on you.
我需要阿
I
辽，
need Liao.
你是肯
You
定
can't
得不到
have him.
阿辽，
Liao,
求求你，
please. Oh, look at him. I want to, yes! I'll do this one. Yes. Leopard, Nicolau, I know you didn't mean to hurt me, but...
阿辽，
Now,
别开
enough.
玩笑了，
He tried to hurt you.
他已经
On
试
this
着伤
land,
害
after
你
all that's happened, are you
而且
really
你
going
以
to give
为
him
都
the
到了
time
这
of
里
day?
他还有可
He
能带
can't
你
take
走
you
吗？
away. I will not
我第一
allow
个就
it.
不答应。
I realize that we are being watched by many gods, but none of them have come to meet us. Are they just observing what's going on? Or maybe they don't want to intervene. Fine to let things take their course. A deer, a bear, a goat? Tiger's right. Li Kulao, I'm sorry. You better leave. Oh.
好，
Okay.
阿辽，
Yeah.
再见。
Goodbye. Hello. It's hard to retreat. That day Leopard left and didn't return. Afterwards, I went home and I cleaned up my room like usual. The next day, I went to college like usual. But things weren't like usual. Leopard is gone like he was never here to begin with. Every now and then I still wonder about him and what happened. I still wonder if he gave up. I still wonder what happened to his tribe. Tiger just reassures me that it's none of my business anymore. It was never my responsibility to help him to begin with, or at least that's what I tell myself. As such, my life continues, with one big cat left by my side. It wasn't long before Senpai dropped out of college. I guess he had to go back home. I haven't seen him since in any case. I did try to get in touch with him, but once he left, he never replied. I just put it down to him being back home, so I gave up trying. After everything is said and done, at least Tiger still stands by my side. Sometimes we argue about me going home, but he never rushes me to make up my mind. My absolute normal college life continues just as I wanted. I just feel lonely from time to time. Oh, man. What if I might have to fucking redo this entire goddamn thing. No. Sorry, Liglao. After everything you've done, you need to give up. I'm not going with you.
我一定
I must
需要阿
have
辽。
Liao. Leopard raises his hand.
笨蛋！
You fool! Before me is the verge of a terrible, cruel fight. I can't watch it. I turn around, squinting my eyes into a pained expression as I listen. The sounds of spiritual combat echo around me. Other gods seem to have joined in. The sounds alone, I didn't want anyone to be hurt. But these are the consequences of my actions, and Leopard's. Once the battle was over, Leopard was in agony, severely injured. Thankfully, the City Gods 12 know they can't take things further and let him go, wounded and limping. I look around to see several of the City Gods 12 injured themselves. He really did try with all his strength. From there, I returned to my studies, my mostly ordinary life. I mean, Leopard never comes back to see me. Senpai asked for leave from college, returning to his hometown. Shortly afterwards, we fell out of touch. Sometimes I think about them and wonder if things could have been different if I talked to them, if I made a promise to them, if I had done something different. But there's no if in real life. You can't change the past. But now I can focus on what's important to me. Homework, my dance performances, making friends, and all the things everyone has to deal with over their lives. And at the very least, I still have Tiger by my side. So rather than worrying about the past, I should worry over all the important things I have right now and live my life. So I wonder if this game wants you to, like, hang out with all of them. Like, get your harem ending. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I don't want to go back that far. I'll probably have to look up a guide, I think. Does this lead to the same? No, we should go by the other. No, oops. Let's go. You need their help. Yeah, I know. Let's just go. Oh my gosh.
就
Yeah, looks like it.
阿辽，
Smell of the week.
我们都到了这里，
我需要阿辽。
你是可
阿辽，求求你，
Yeah, it's all the same. Okay. So, yeah, I'll have to look up a guide. Yes. Let me see here. Just let me look real quick. Oh, well, there's Steam Community. Huh. So, wait. Perfect ending. Wait. So you're telling me that Senpai is the true ending? No. Or is... Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking through. So... From the looks of it... From the looks of it... I do have to start this over, I think. The way this person, made their document, it made it look like Leopard Cat was, like, the perfect, like, the true ending. Or Senpai, I should say. Perfect ending, let's see. Okay. But I can't tell the other way this person worded it makes it feel like I have to get the limited edition, but that's one's NSFW. Good. So... Sorry, I'm looking through multiple guides. So this isn't really a guide either. Sorry for being silent. I'm just looking through everything. So, what if I do this? So, I might not have built up enough affection with Clouded Leopard. Because it looks like his good ending is, Treasure... I'm very confused. So Nekojishi for developing a relationship with Cloud Leopard. She's sitting on simple protection. Let me try one more thing. So What's the this one? Load. No. Let me hold on.
他刚刚才，要是没，别说傻话，这么做实在太傻。
No, we shouldn't bother the other gods.
唉，我要集中
Let
精
me just see. Statue. Hey, leopard. Hello,
抱歉
you.
忍一下。
Mom.
你别乱来，
阿辽的力量，
那跟你打算做的事，
如果阿辽愿意帮忙，那我只
要是拿走阿辽的灵力，阿辽
不会死。
别骗人了。怎么？
他说
No, it doesn't give me a choice, I don't think. Right. Yeah. Okay. And I don't think I... No, because... I swear I should have had a save file for the dance part. So yeah, I must not have built up a very good relationship with Leopard. I think what I'll do... I'll stop here. Kind of disappointed to stop on this end, but I think what I'll do is when I have more time, I will just binge this for a day. And then try to get his good ending, or at least the perfect ending. I don't even know if that's in the base game. Let me actually... Yeah, this is the true one. So let me see. But you're not telling me... How do I get the perfect ending? But yeah, from the looks of it, you have to, like, build up your relationship with all of them. And yeah, it's the harem ending, pretty much, that you need to do. I don't tend to like harem endings. I'm a very monogamous person, and every time I do see any, like, show or anything with harems, it kind of skeeves me out. Especially since they're played up for, like, male fantasy, pretty much. It's just not something I entirely like at all. But that could just be me, I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna end it for the night. And yeah, I still have energy though. It makes me feel bad that I'm ending it on that, but I don't want to spend too much time, because I do have other games I do want to play. Alright. Let me see if there's anybody that we can raid into. Probably not for the night. Yeah, it's Friday. Let's just have a good time and relax for a bit. It's also late, so, and I know that people want to rest and relax for now instead of jumping right into another stream. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, it was okay, I suppose. Yeah, it's either I'm gonna binge this or I'm just gonna record, me going through everything. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great night. Have some good food, good drink, get plenty of rest, and have a great weekend. Alright, bye-bye, bye-bye, goodbye everybody, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye.